on number 1, but they only played 1 game, and Control are none from 1 as well. So who do you like in this one?
Well, I think we're going to have to just follow the chat in this one. Chat always seems to be right, but yeah, look at that. Only 1 win and 1 loss, 1 match in. It's a tough call. I think Recro... It's going to be an interesting matchup. We'll just have to see how it pans out, really.
It looks like it's going to pan out with Recro taking the knife round. That's exactly what happened. So it's going to be the knife round to the T side on Inferno. It's a redone Inferno. I mean, I haven't casted in a while. Let's hit that right off the top. I have not casted in a very long time. And this is a new map. Not a new map, but a very newly redone map, I should say. So, have you had much experience on this map? I mean, it's obviously still the same sort of map, but they've changed a few things.
Yeah, look, Inferno has been changed, I would say dramatically from what it used to be to what it is now. It's only new to the Australian scene since the Dust 2 update, so a lot of the teams are trying to just battle it out to get some practice into the map as they haven't in the past, so it's interesting to see a couple of unknown strategies in the map just because it's so new to the competitive scene.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like we've got a pause here. Any luck on the server yet?
No luck whatsoever. I'm putting in the exact information, but I'm just stuck on the loading screen. It just won't let me in. I've never had this before. I don't know what's going on.
That's no good. I had the same issue, but I got in eventually. Maybe got to keep trying. I'm not too sure, but let's see what happens here. As the terrorists charge on out with those pistols. They've got the body armor, the bomb with Hoodsy. Looks like they're going to head towards the A site. As Dirty is there with the USP. He's going to retreat and head back towards that A site and look to retreat and hold them up. They come through apartments. As Dirty meets up, he takes down Showtech. Out comes Hoodsy, gets dominated as well. And there goes Sumfex, taking down Luna. And now we've got a 4v1. It's all over as the CTs dominate the first round. Recro first on the board. First blood is drawn. 1-0 to Recro.
I really could help to see on the screen right now, so I can't really help you out here, Aduse.
I understand, mate. It's all good. Just try and get in. I'll do it solo. I've done it before. So I'll go solo until you can get in. It'll be all good. As now the terrorists here, they've gone for the Tech 9s after losing that opening round. No bomb plant, so a bit of a daring tactic here. Out comes the SMGs from the CTs. The shotgun there for Panda. And the M4 for Dirty. So they've all got lots of utility here, the CTs. Tech 9s all around there for the terrorists. Head armor as well. So let's see what they got for us. As looks like the CT is going to play a very patient round. Showtech. They used to call that banana. They might still call it that. It's got a bit of a banana shape to it. More of an alley though, I've got to be honest. As they're going to go down there towards the sandbags and the barrels. Showtech with that Tech 9 looking everywhere. And here goes Panda with the blue barrels. Pulls out the HE. Lobs it out. Here they come. Oh, they're rushing in hard and fast. Out comes the shotgun. Panda takes down 2, but then Nation will find Panda. As Surefire Cheeseball the Dreamer. What a name that is. Anyway, Recro GG take up the second round. What's going on there? Anyone know his alias? Surefire Cheeseball the Dreamer. Maybe he's a mate of yours, Twig.
Maybe he is a mate of mine. I don't know. That's definitely a name that I haven't heard of. That doesn't come out of the book that often. But, you know, a little bit interesting. A little bit spice it up, you know. Let's have a little bit of entertainment with the alias.
There it is. So now the terrorists buying nothing except a flashbang there for Lakers 76. I didn't think that would work out well buying the Tech 9 head armor on the second round after losing the opening round, but it didn't. Now they're in a very dire situation with no money on the third round. Here goes Panda with that, the XM1014 shotgun. Takes down 2. Can he make it 3? No, he can't. Sumfex comes on in. Hoodsy will find the cheese man, I'll call him. Dirty will get one himself. Hood's last up. He's stuck in a 3v1. He jumps across to the site. He's going to try and plant the bomb. He'll get it down, actually. No, he throws an 8 instead. Down goes the bomb. Down goes the player. And it's 3-0. A Recro GG on Inferno. Doing it very nicely, but here come the guns from the terrorists. Let's see what they got for us here. What do we got here? We got 5 AKs. A couple of bits of utility there for Nation, Hoods, and Lakers. Just a smoke there for Sumfex and Showtech, so They might try and execute some sort of quick rush with a bit of smoke cover. I'm not too sure. The aggression here from the CTs coming down that banana alley. I'm not too sure what the comms are for this map. I know, obviously, it's been redone, but it still looks like a very similar map to the Inferno that, well, everyone knew from the old days. So, Snosh. Snosh's hoods. Straight through the window. Down he goes. 5v4. And all of a sudden, it's the CTs with the one-player advantage in this fourth round of Inferno on the CT side. Used to be a T-sided map, but it's obviously not so much anymore. So, got a bit of a incendiary there for the cheese man. He has to have an alias, I'm convinced. He has to. Look at his name. Surefire the cheese. Surefire Cheeseball the Dreamer. Maybe it's a cartoon I haven't quite watched.
I reckon the reason for that is that it gets the casters in such a tongue twist that we just get confused. I think he's trying to confuse us here.
Yeah, he might be trying to do that. He's confused me. It's not hard though, I'll give him that. Anyway. Terrorists here looking to push in. They flash themselves. So there's one player. They call that the pit. Oh, they call that a flash. Snosh gets flash. He goes down to 54. In comes Showtech. He's got that AK ready to go. Looking straight towards Snosh's direction. As Nation will find Luna through the wall. Dirty gets one. Snosh gets one himself. Then the terrorists step in to make it a 2v2. The bomb goes down. Here come the CTs for the retake. Are they going to try this? Looks like they're going to wait for Panda to rotate. Going to rotate all the way there back towards the A side. And here comes Surefire out of library. Looking towards the apartments. Nation's pretty much underneath the apartments. Panda comes around. He spots one. He spots two. He won't need the second. His teammate will grab the frag. Here comes the defuse. And it's going to be 4-0 to Recro GG. They are on fire.
Getting into the server is slower than a snail trying to win a 100-meter race. I can't understand what's going on right now.
I could confirm it's the IP I gave you. I'm not trolling you. It's definitely that IP. I don't.
You're not giving me a cheeky troll here, are you?
No, I'd be doing myself a disfavor, I guess, a disservice. Here go the terrorists, though, looking to claim their first round of the map. 4-0 so far. Not looking good for them. It's looking good for Recro, though. As they've dropped that bomb, out comes the spray from Panda. Can't find the target. Showtech looking to head up towards that A site. As the terrorists are looking to get a cheap kill here, I think, somewhere. But Snosh having a bit of a look down the alley. Spots the hip, takes the kill. And that's going to be the first kill of the round going towards the CTs. So we got the 4 players left for the terrorists. Nation, Hoods, Lakers 76, and Sumfex. Sumfex just played COD 4 with him. That was a long time ago. But he's still doing it in CSGO, Sumfex. Good to see. Yeah, looks like they're going to push on towards the B site without the bomb. The terrorists might try and set up a fake or something. I'm not too sure what the plan is here. They've got very little utility. In fact, they only got 1 flash grenade between the 4 of them. So very difficult to set up anything with only 1 flash. You're really relying on gun battles. And you're a player down to 5v4. It's got to be a very, very hard situation here for control. Here comes Panda using his utility, trying to hold them off. 23 seconds to go. They've got to do something here, otherwise save their guns. They've got to make a decision. Too little, too late. They're going to commit here to the A site. Oh, it's worked out beautifully too, because there's only 1 player there on the site. There's one at pit as well. And Sumfex takes down Dirty as the action unfolds over at that A site. CT's look to rotate as Luna takes down 2 of them. Lakers last up, gets the bomb plant. That might be all she wrote. It might be. He's very low on HP. Pulls out the pistol. And down he goes as Snosh takes the frag. Out comes the defusal. We got 5-0.
I have just received information that the server IP is actually having issues, so that could be the reason for me not being able to connect in.
Okay, understand. It's not ideal, but not much you can do.
Well, I know you're a big man. I know you can cast it yourself.
I've casted a few solo time casts in my days, I've got to be honest.
I know you can step up for the challenge for now.
Like they're lining up down towards this B site at the moment, behind the smoke. CT's playing very passively though. They've really fallen back here. We've got Panda watching the corner behind the barrel there. As they go on in. Yeah, the utility is good from the terrorists. They've got initial access. No frags though. They've got to try and get some kills here. Put some pressure on these CTs. There's one. Showtech gets one. The entry fragger comes on in. Takes down one. We've got a 4v5. But out comes Dirty with the assist from Panda. 4v4 situation unfolds. Dirty, Cheeseball, Luna, and Snosh. 4 CTs, all on full HP. As Nation is on 5. Hoods gets naded. It's a 4v3. The bomb is ticking away, but here come the CTs. Luna will take care of Nation after Nation took down Dirty. Some effects on Luna. Out comes Showtech. Takes down 2. Gets the 3k, does Showtech. Gets the first round for control. They are on the board. Welcome to the game, Control eSports. It's good to see you on Inferno. So, CT's lots of money. Won the first 5 rounds. Why wouldn't they? The important thing here now, Control can't get reset, or that'll really, really put a dent in their chances on the T side of it at least. Probably got to get a few more than one, I would imagine. So, looks like Sumfex is going to go and grab the bomb, which he does. So we watch it unfold here. Hoods maybe trying to be a pest over there in those apartments. Make a bit of noise. See if you can cause a distraction or something. They're not really poking down Banana either, so it's being very difficult here so far for the Control to take any sort of, with any aim duels and get the advantage. You've really got to get in there with numbers and brute their way onto the site like they did last round. So Lakers did go down. Did actually see that if he's been eliminated from the round. It's a 5v4. So it looks like that's one of the worst nades I've ever seen. He's just naded himself basically. Anyway, we'll get over it. We'll move forward. Here go the terrorists. They're looking to brute their way into the B side once again. Oh, Panda. He's in an A1 position. He takes down one. He should get a double. He can't. As Showtech will find him. Now we've got a 4v3. As the Cheeseman takes down Sumfex. He gets a double. Snosh will take down Nation. And 6-1 is the score. Recro are dominating on Inferno. I'm trying to think of some sort of smarky line, Recferno or something? I don't know. But they're really doing nicely here on Inferno. 6-1 is the score. And now they're stuck on pistols, the terrorists. This won't end well either, I'll tell you. Luna takes down 4. Can he get the last one? He's on 5 HP. He doesn't need to because Dirty will steal it. And we got 7-1. So that was one of those rounds where you run up the middle of the map, say, just kill us. We want to use some guns. Just kill us. Put us out of this round. And that's exactly what they did. So, 7-1 is the score. Double eco. Looks okay. Oh, Luna with the spray control. Says, hello, boys. See you later. See you next time. He takes down 3 with one, one lot of spray. And that's 8-1. Yeah, you're right, Daft Kitty. This is brutal. They didn't bring the lube either, I can tell you.
Do you reckon you could call them Reckon for Recro Inferno?
I've been thinking, but it just doesn't... I can't find the killer line,
Once you find it, you know exactly what it is.
Once you find it, it's hashtag time, but until then, it's not easy. But anyway, it's 5-4. Once again, they've got their first kill every round, I'm pretty sure of it. They get that first kill so often, these CTs. It's just strange because they don't seem to be being too aggressive. They just like to play passively on the B side at least. Maybe they're getting it down middle. I'm not too sure, but they're getting that first kill so often. Makes it so much easier on your CT side when you can just play trades. You get that first kill and you play trades, you win the round. It's mathematics, but at the moment, Control are getting dominated on Inferno. Five, 4 with 43 seconds to go. They got reset. That's what really hurt them here, does the Control. 3 rounds ago, they got reset. They got 1 round, but that was it. Their loss bonus was taken away from them. They're losing rounds. They can't get entries. Oh, Panda brutalizes Showtech square between the eyes. Takes 2. Can he get a 3rd? He probably will. In comes Nation, but he does take down Panda. Now we've got a 4v2 as the spray through the smoke comes out. And Dirty couldn't quite get that kill, but Nation is on 19 HP. It's a 3v1 now. Down goes Nation. Sumfex last up. He's got nothing. He goes down to the Cheese Man. And it's going to be 9-1. This is dead set murder. Somebody call the cops. I know you.
Somebody call the cops.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the only line you got?
Well, I know your Steam's not working. Maybe your telephone's working, mate. Maybe you can call the cops. This is ridiculous.
What should I tell them? How do I approach this situation?
Log on to Steam, boys. I've got something to show you. It's brutal. It really is. Anyway, they've got guns this time. Control. Not a lot of utility, though, to be honest with you. Oh, my word. Luna. He's having a field day down that part of the map. He takes down 2. And now we've got a 3v3. As Showtech comes in looking for the CTs. He finds 1. He gets him. He takes him down. That's a 3v2. As through the library goes the Cheese Man. He gets hammered, though, by Sumfex. 3v1. This could be their second round on the board unless Panda's got a big clutch for us in a 3v1. The bomb ticking away. Here he goes. Panda pulls out the M4. Sees Sumfex. He shows him the shoulder. Can't quite get the kill though. Can Panda starts pre-firing. Runs into the bookshelf. Turns away. He's going to try and save the gun, I believe. I'm not too sure their economy's... I know that their economy's not bad at all. You got 3 guys above 10k. And they're dead. So there you go. It's a 9-2 score as the bomb will explode. He'll save the gun. Why not? No point losing it. Just because, you know, you got a lot of money, I guess. But he's going to save that gun. He's going to try and get exits maybe. Won't matter. The bomb's already exploded. So it's going to be 9-2 now as Control get another one. But they cannot get reset. They cannot afford to. It'll be over before it begins if they get reset here. So what's the strategy? Looks like early doors. They go in middle. There's 2 of them. They drop the bomb there. Back on mid. Panda's going to play aggressive this time on Banana. First kill goes out. Luna gets it, as he always does. Starts spraying. Doesn't find a target. And there goes Nation. Goes down to Luna. We've got a 3v3 situation. In come the terrorists. As Showtech shows him the AK. Takes him down. Does Luna goes down because Showtech with the spray was good enough. Got a 3v2. It's Cheeseball and Panda up against Lakers, Showtech and Sumfex. 2v2 now as Panda does find Lakers. He jumps on in with that double flash. There's one in pit. It is Showtech. Oh, he taps him in the head. That's annihilation from Showtech. Not much to show for Control, but that was something. A nice tap there. Takes him down. 9-3 now as they look to get back into it. 9-6 maybe. They've got a chance, but they've got to keep on going. All right. So it's not looking good here for Control, but they have got the AKs here. Nation's down to 59 HP. That's not ideal at all. Where are they going to go this time? Looks like they're same sort of strategy. Heading down Banana. Oh, there goes Nation on Panda. Luna takes down Hoods. So that's the 1v1 trade, I guess, if you want to call it that. On the other side of the map, though. Lakers comes on in looking for the CTs. That's nice play with the smoke. That's shutting down the rotation. And he jumps on up. He'll find the kill. Down goes the Cheese Man. As Lakers will find him. Now we've got a 4v3. Bomb goes down. So do the CTs. Control. Maybe they found a way to get into the game. Should be 9-4 after this. Last one up is Luna. And their economy, it's not that great actually, the CTs, but they might have to go the old eco here shortly. Looks like he's going to try and save the gun. Not a bad decision either, mind you. But what can they come up with? They're only going to have 3-round loss bonus, so it's not that great. I'm going to save this gun. Camp up there on that that lamp beautifully.
Got some exciting news for you. I'm in the server.
That's excellent, mate.
Fantastic news. So 9-4 on the scoreboard. Just give me a rundown of how this match is turning out so far.
Well, Recro have been annihilating Control. And then the last 3 rounds, looks like Control have found a way to get in back into the game. And now we've got a pistol here for the CT, so it should be 9-5. They can make it 9-6. They're right in the game here, but I mean, obviously that's still got to happen. And the CTs,
well, look, they do have that.
Go, talk.
Sorry, man. Sorry to cut you off there, but yeah, Luna does have that M4 there with the head armor and a little bit of utility with the flash and the molly or the incendiary, as you'd like to call it. So they do have something to work into this round, and Show is just going to have a flash and come up Banana, but he's just going to make his way back to mid, and we actually have a 3-man stack on the B side here, and the bomb's actually rotating through archers back to B from that A side, which is definitely something you don't see often, but because they know that the CTs really don't have much into this round, they can just afford to go for that. And Panda gets a very nice kill onto Show and trades back from Nation. But 56 seconds left on the clock. They are just going to run it down, and the CTs have a pretty good idea on this. There's only one left on the site, and that is going to be Luna. Does spot out Hoods and takes him down. Does spot out another one, picks up Nation. That's a double kill. And that is going to be Weeaboo picking up another one. Dirty, it's going to be the 1v1. And this is actually great work from Dirty. Picks up the headshot with the AK. And that was a round that Recro should not have won whatsoever.
That's unbelievable. They claw their way back into the game. And then Luna, who saves the gun last round, buys some armor. Oh, sorry, saved his armor, I should say. Went with it. And his 2K set up the round win for the CTs. That was tragic for Control. I mean, now, obviously, they force sport where they could. They got AKs and AWPs, so it's not too bad. But, I mean, 9-6 would have been better than potentially 10-5. Couldn't be 11-4 at this point. So that could be a game-changing round. As I see the spray going down the Banana.
It really could be a game-changing round, because now that the T's got their economy reset, they're not going to have much to use into this round. You know, they've got head armor, but they are just lacking on that one play, and that's Hoods with the Tech 9. We are actually going to see Dirty pick up Weeaboo, but he actually spots him out, but doesn't manage to take him down, and the bomb is just sitting there in the mid area, hasn't managed to get to anywhere onto the site yet, just players going all around, trying to see if they can get some early aggression, and Luna is making his way up apps, and he does spot out Hoods, and he's now going to be on the perfect flank here, spotting 2 of them. He's going to be able to call out to Snosh that he knows exactly what's going on now, and he knows where all 3 of them are. Snosh gets a very nice kill, does get spotted out, but Luna trades it back, and it's going to be Hoods in the 1-on-3, last round of the half. Tech 9 and no utility. What can he do here? Probably nothing whatsoever, because it is going to be the dream to pull this off. He actually did spot that person going into Boiler there, and gets an AK for himself. 33 seconds left. He does have the bomb. That's the only thing going in his favor now. Does spot out Snosh and doesn't know Luna is on top of Abs. He's going to molly it off and get that bomb down as soon as he can. The CTs are going to have to work together and go for the duel team. And Luna's just going to come straight back out and doesn't see him behind the cart there. They are going to both try and push him at the exact same time. And Hoods is on 98 HP. Does spot out Luna. Does spot out the second. Gets
Great
a
play.
2-on-1, and that is going to be the clutch, making it 10-5, control, bringing it back on the last round of the half.
Yeah, he did spot up, I think it was, what's his name, Lunda there, in apps initially as he went on top of the stairs when he poked out through arches, but didn't know he's obviously pushing at that moment, but he did really well there under pressure to save the day, really. I mean, 11-4 would have been dramatically, terribly bad for them, but 10-5, I guess it's okay. Win the pistol round, make it, 10-7, 10-8, whatever you can do. Depends what the terrorists can do on their pistol round here, but that was very good there by him. Now we got half-time, 10-5, and top fragger for the terrorists, or the CTs before, now the terrorists, was Luna, 18 for 7. Unbelievable. So, doing some really strong damage he is. And now we've got the pistol round, and this is very important for control. They have to get this one, otherwise it could be very dire going forward.
It really could be. This is really the moment for them to snatch the win back in their hands for this first map, as they need this pistol. And already we can just see that control, they're just holding their sides here. They don't really want to give up any aggression whatsoever. They don't want to try and hunt the T's down because they want the T's to come to them, and they're playing it very well. The T's are actually, the bomb is on that B side, or just about to make it. Actually, they're going to go for a fake here, and the CTs are not going to go for the rotate here. And actually, they are. They are pulling this out. The CTs are rotating from this A side, and Hoods is going to spot it out. He knows exactly what's going to get on, and he gets dinked down to 9 HP. The bomb is going to get planted. It's going to be on 3-on-3. The HP definitely not in the favour for the CTs here. Weeaboo gets a very nice kill onto Panda, and they do spot out Snosh in that pit area, but Snosh manages to get the kill onto Hoods, and it's now going to be Lakers in the 1-on-2, gets the kill onto Snosh. It's just going to be Cheeseball, Curfire, whatever you want to call it, a strange name whatsoever. He's going to flash his way out. Doesn't have a kit. Actually, he does have a kit. He's going to go for the ace here. He's just going to stick it. He's not going to hold it down. Is he going to pick in time? He gets the kill. But does he have enough time? Yes, he does. That is going to be the ace for Weeaboo, picking up in the pistol round.
Wow. Wow. A 5k out of nowhere.
Wow.
He's, what's he done there? He's nearly, 33% of his frags in one round. So, done some really good stuff there. And I was going to say, pros don't fake, but he did fake. But I guess, why wouldn't you? You got a defuse kit, plenty of time. You know the guy's coming at you. Get the kill. Consolidate the situation. And now 10-6. Control, they get that pistol round. That's what they needed. But the plant did come down from the terrorists. They'll be buying next round. They've bought nothing here but a flashbang. So they're pretty much conceding that they're going to lose this round here. And do as much damage as possible, obviously. But going forward, they'll be buying next round. And the SMG is coming out. For Master there, for Sumfex, interesting decision to go for that gun. It's a rifle, as we all know, so not as much money per kill. But, I mean, if you want to go for the rifles and make sure you can win the round, why not? So this is it. This is 10-6 with 1 minute and 10 to go in the 17th round. And the terrorists look to be stalking their way to the A site.
Oh, and there's just going to be an absolute shutdown, only managing to get 1 kill so far, and I think what they wanted to do was try and get that flash over the site and get that bomb down. But if you look at the economy here, I definitely think they're going to force into it, and they are. And you just see there that they only got 1 kill, and that was onto Hoods. And that just means that there's only going to be 2 rifles into this round for control and full AKs, or 4 AKs and a Galil. So those UMPs are definitely going to struggle against that AK. They really need to get them into close quarters situation. We have actually seen a lot of people using the UMP in buy rounds at the moment. And that is just Showtech finding Snosh just lurking in the mid area there, and we just see how effective that UMP is at the moment, and that's why everyone's starting to use it. Panda's making his way into Boiler, does spot out Hooch, and he's just going to make his solo play onto the Boiler here, and the T's are actually spread out quite across the map. We got 2 up Banana, the bomb following, and Panda just on this one-man show, just trying to see if he can pull any of the CTs out against him. And there's going to be Dirty trying to entry for the T's here. Minute 10 on the clock. They still have a lot of utility and flashbangs to get onto this site here. And it's just going to be 1 CT, and that's going to be Nation, I think it is. And is that, no, it's actually Some Effects with the FAMAS, and there's going to be no one left on this B side, but unfortunately, he's the only one left, and it's going to be Panda making his way to help him out there, and the bomb has been planted. And the CTs realise that it is on this B site now, and they're both going bananas. So they're both going for the same approach here, which could be deadly if they're both going down the same path. and they've only got a flashbang and an incendiary to use into this round, so they need to use this as effective as they can. And actually, they spot out Panda looking in the complete wrong direction, and it's just going to be Surfall Cheese Balls in the 1-on-2 with the AK. They're both going to line up. Does spot out Showtech, and it's going to be Nation. What can he do here? Clock is running down. He's going to have to hurry up here, and he's going to go straight for the kill when he gets it. And that is going to be the round going straight into Control's favor. He does have enough time, just. And somehow they managed to pull that back.
They had a bit of luck there.
And that is... They really did, and that's going to just completely shut down the economy. Probably a Tech 9 armor, or even just a complete... They're going to go for the AK, actually. They're going to go straight back into this. So, they obviously want Control to go on the back foot here. And Recro, they're going straight in this with one AK and pistols. I don't know about this decision. We're going to have to see how it pans out, but... I don't know. Pistols and an AK buying up. We'll just have to see what happens, but... I'm just not sure. What do you think of use?
I think Panda's miscommunicated there. That he went for the buy straight away. Look at their cash. He's got $150. Everyone else has about, 2 point something, 2.1, 2.4. So I think he's just gone straight for the AK, not really thinking about it. And it could work out. Maybe it could. Maybe it won't. I'm not too sure. But that last round, he got flashed and he turned away. His crosshair was lined up to take down them both, actually. But he just turned away from the flash. So that's the luck I'm talking about from the CTs on that occasion. Worked out beautifully for them with that flashbang, but they're going to go down towards Banana here. And Sumfex, he's lined up, ready to go up the M4, watching an angle, saying, please walk into my crosshair so I can mow you all down. They're all there. All 5 of them ready to go. The bomb carrier is at the back of the pack, understandably so. And here they go into his crosshairs. He takes down none of them as Luna gets the kill. That was anticlimactic. Now we've got a 5v3. My Snosh is on 4 HP. I don't know, he's not dead. And here come the rotate from the CTs, but the terrorists on what I'd call an eco round. That's a great rush. They've got that bomb down, a 2-player advantage. And now it's up to the CTs to retake as Dirty takes down one Nation with the trade. Out comes the Deagle. There's Snosh's Nation. Now it's a 4v1. Hoodsy last up, might for save here. He's on his bike. He's away from the side. He's going to save the gun. Unbelievably done there by the terrorists. They're going to take the round. And, well, maybe that AK was a stroke of genius.
I definitely think that's exactly what he was planning. He didn't bother about the team. He knew, oh, well, I got this AK here, and definitely not any communication issue there. It's just that I'm going to make an impact into this round, and that's exactly what's happened. And Hood's on his bike down to 5th gear, down to T-Spawn, and just going to save that AK. And look at the economy from the CTs here. We do have Nation on 5.5 grand, but overall, as a team's perspective, there isn't that much money to bring into this round. But they are just going to throw guns to each other, and Sum is just going to go with the 5-7. No one's going to drop him anything because he doesn't need anything. That's all he needs. 11-8 on the scoreboard. Recro coming straight back into this with that really fast rush down Banana, and somehow very effective into that round.
Look how strong that buy is. Goodness me. They've all got 4 nades, rifles, AWP for Snosh. You look at the other side of the board, you got Sumfex with a pistol. Very limited utility. Nation's got 4 nades, so you can maybe do something here. But other than that, it's very light on. They've got armor and guns. So the aim duel is what they want, but as the longer the round goes, the more it favors the terrorists. Put it that way. Lucky utility will definitely tell the toll.
Well, that's exactly it. The T's running down the clock now will just mean that the CTs, once they start hearing some footsteps, are going to have to use their utility, and just they're lacking so hard on that utility. The T's just have to throw a couple of flashbangs, maybe put in a smoke, and you'll get the CTs countering that. And at the end of the day, once they run that clock down, they're going to have full utility to get on this side, and it's going to be Hoods, the only one on this A side. Actually, the T's are now grouping up together, and he's spotted just behind this box here, and I don't think they see him, but the flashes are going to come in, and that's Dirty picking up the first kill, and they don't spot out Hoods. He's going to pick up one, almost a second, but Panda trades it back, and that is going to be the T's getting full control of the side. It's just going to be Nation and Lakers, and they're just going to opt for the save here, and actually low HP on Dirty and Panda, they obviously don't realise, but saving probably is the best option in this coincidence.
Oh, no doubt they have to save. I mean, look at their money. They've lost that bonus, so they'll have to save, and they will. So it'll be 4v2, but it won't matter what that situation is. It'll be a 12-8. That's the score. After this round, as the terrorists just making sure they're not coming in for the sneaky ninja defuse, which they're not, and they're on their way out of there through apartments. So it will be 12-8 as the bomb will explode. Look at the economy here for the CTs. Oh, terrible. absolutely terrible. I mean, Hoods can buy here. He has to, I think. I mean, you got two guys with guns. You've got to back him up somehow. Back them up, I should say, by buying something for yourself. What's he doing here, Hoods? He's gone. He's not. Maybe he's just going to try and rely. No, he's going head armor. He's gone for the HE and the smoke with no gun. So, trying to remain there. What's he got? $550. So, no guns. Just upgraded pistols and some nades and some body armor for himself. A diffuse kit as well. So, I mean, CTs have stacked B here. So, this might work out well if the terrorists go that way. It's looking that way at the moment. They've dropped the bomb behind though. So, as soon as they find out, they won't know. But there's no utility being used at the moment. So, they won't give it away. As Weebu will find Dirty. First kill on the board for the CTs. Now they've got to be aggressive. They cannot allow a rotate from the terrorists or to be rounded over. Oh, great stuff from the CTs.
What is this?
Unbelievable play. Great reading of the situation. Last up, Panda. He's in a 1v5. Surely not. Surely not, Dwegs. No way. 1v5. Here we go.
Well, you know, if you want magic, this is definitely magic. He's going to come on the flank here, but at the end of the day, all the CTs have just picked up the T's guns because they just kept running into the crosshair, and at one stage you heard 3 people firing from the CTs. At that point at the T side, you got to think, okay, there's 3 people all firing down Banana. Should we just keep pushing individually, or go as a team, or maybe just fall back and go to the other side? Because they just continuously ran one by one, and that was just a shutdown by Control, and I don't know what happened there from Recro, just a mind blank really, and if we just look from the CTs, they had nothing going into that round, a couple of 5.7s, I think it was 2 guns into that, and now they've got a complete full buy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely the beneficiaries of some drop guns there, so the action goes on. 12-9, just when you think this map's going to take a turn for, you know, the turn of Recro winning the map, it turns the other way, and now Control with some guns have a chance here to try and get a few of these rounds back. It is, of course, 12-9. As Surefire has that bomb. Just going to camp back, no worries. Take your time with 1 minute 15 to go. And the AWP there for Hoods. And no AWP for the terrorists. So, the AWP usually does play down that alley, which he is looking to do at the moment. What can he see, though? He's got a very slight angle. That's almost an angle where you're not trying to get a kill, just trying to get information. And at the moment, he's not getting too much information. Tell you what, who's getting information? It's Showtech. He takes down one, gets the trade though. Snosh. In come the terrorists. They start spraying through the smoke. CTs look to get back onto that site and try and stay together. Wait for the rotate to come through. A Snosh will shut down Weebu. And we've got a 4v3. Recro once again on top in this round as they go towards the B site. And Nation is going towards that A site. So only one player here. It's going to be Sumfex. It's pretty much a 1v3 here. They're running straight towards him. Can he pull it out and do some magic here? And he take down one. He hammers one. He can't take any more though because Dirty is there for the trade. It gets shot in the back. Pulls out the nade. Does nothing. 2v2. Here come the CTs though to try and retake that site. As Panda and Cheese Ball the Dreamer got a crossfire. The flash comes out though. That might shut them down temporarily. As Nation's going to lob that incendiary in the corner. Cheeseman with an easy frag. Takes down one. We've got a 1v2. It's up to Nation. He can't quite find the target. He goes for the old defuse. Panda comes in. Oh, it's a bit of a flashathon here. You turn away, I turn away. He's going to reel it. No chance. Panda says no way. And we've got another round on the board there for Team Recro as it ticks over to 13.
They've actually, so far since I've been in the server, they've done that twice where they get onto the A site, they smoke off jungle, or the old jungle it used to be, and go through archers, through CT spawn into B, and it's just such an uncommon strategy. It's really just going around the world on the map, and T's are going to buy straight back into this. 13-9 Recro, they're definitely looking to take this map in the hands of themselves, and Inferno, something I haven't seen regularly being played, and that's actually a 1-for-1 trade through the mid area. And actually, no, I think that was Showtech going through apps getting the first kill, but there was another death through that mid area, and the T's, they haven't gone for anything aggressive really yet. They're sort of waiting the time down, spreading out across the map, trying to get information. And I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. They're definitely getting the rounds on the board, but I don't know. The bomb is making its way to the A side, and it's just going to be Nation to hold it down. Does have the orb, does smite out Snosh, and it's just going to be Super Fire Cheeseburger, Cheeseball the Dreamer. God, that really does get me every time. It does get the bomb down, but what can he do here? One flash and an AK, not much at all.
Oh.
He's actually sitting in the smoke here. I don't know if they actually know he's here, but Subfection is almost right in his crosshair, and they now spot him out. And that's gonna be a weird move. Was that a no scope? I missed it.
Yeah, no scope. I thought it was through the smoke, but usually it comes up with the little icon top right with a wall bang if it's through the smoke. But no, I thought it was through the smoke, but he definitely no scoped him. Nicely done. Guess it's not that hard to miss at that sort of range, but it's still always good to see. 13-10 now, as the terrorists look to go on an eco here. So they could, if they really wanted to, they could buy, but smart decision, I think. Very smart play here. 13-10. It should be 13-11, depending how the CTs. They've got 2 AWPs, though, so they're loving it. And let's see what we got here. As Showtek and Sumphex are about to get company. As Luna gets 1. Weeboo takes down Dirty. They charge on in with the player advantage. Luna takes 2. Snosh picks up the AWP. He also picks up Nation. Can he pick up a third player? No, he can't. He tags him up, though. There's now Sumphex. Did cross across there. Can he find the kill on Snosh, who lobs the nade down? Now he watches out towards construction. Oh, so go on the other side of the wall. He just got the kill. I was getting ready to light the candles. He nearly caked that one. And now we've got a 3v1 as the Deagle comes out from Panda and Snosh with the pistol. 14-10. They win an eco round. Dwegs. Unbelievable here on the Inferno.
I mean, they really didn't have anything in that round whatsoever. Like, the chances of them ever pulling that off again was very slim. They got that opening kill. There was a couple of trades across the board, but just rushing in so fast with those pistols, especially with the double orb setup, is that those orbs are just so ineffective at close range. And when you just start rushing in, they start to panic and try and whip out the pistol, and just a couple of missing some shots, and that's going to be the T's winning an amazing round, taking the scoreboard to 14-10. And now, just look at the buy for control. We got an MP9, a Scout, an UMP, and 2 P250s. I mean, what's going on here?
Tell you what, the captain would have said, buy whatever you can. Because if we don't, we'll lose the game. We're going to draw the game anyway. So they're going to have to draw it to win, in my opinion. They can't win this buy. Surely not. We've got a Scout, a couple of pistols, a couple of SMGs. One of the worst buys in Counter-Strike history. And here come the terrorists as they spot up Showtek. Can they get shot from behind? As Luna gets 1, but then comes Nation to take down Panda. It's a 4v3. And they're going to put some action here on that B side. Not a bad play. Sumphex on his own goes down. 4v2. Should be 15-10 in the moment unless these CTs have got some magic for us. Nation will be the likely suspect. He's got an M4 with head armor and a defuse kit as well. But it's a 3v2. As the TK comes out, he says in chat, yeah, he wasn't happy about it. 3v2, and the bomb is ticking away. Down goes Nation. I think that's the end of the chances for this one now for the CTs. Losing that gun player, and does take down Snosh, but the utility will keep him out of the sight. And this should be 15-10, and he's going to get burnt alive if he tries to go any further. He's going to have another crack. And he comes on in, meets the demise. 15-10 is the score.
I don't know if he realised that, but he had a head armor, and I just couldn't get my head around why he was continuously trying to get the kills in a 2v1 situation. And at the end of the day, I don't understand why they forced into that round. Yeah, with a buy like that, you definitely... there's slim chances of winning the round. Why don't you just opt to save and try and go for the overtime? Because now... 5-7s and CZs, they're not going to have a buy like they would if they completely saved. And actually, they've managed to get 2 kills here with the CZ and the 5-7, but I don't know if they're going to be able to pick up any guns. Lakers does want to get a little bit aggressive here and pick up that orb. There's actually an orb and an AK. He gets his hands on it. And he's going to chuck it over to Sumphection. And he's going to chuck it back to Deagle, and they're just chucking it because they don't know who wants to take it right now. And it is actually going to be Snosh sitting there in T-spawn and does spot out Lakers there. And it's just going to be Sumphection in the 1-on-3 with the orb. Gets the first kill onto Panda. Does get flash. He gets a second onto Snosh. Completely blind with the CZ and the orb. It's up to him and Cheeseballs. 1v1 situation. Doesn't know he's at pit though. And what was that? This is what about now he knows where he is. The Molotov came out. He might pick the angle here. Oh, he just misses the wallbang. Actually, he tagged him through and he picks up the CT. What is this? The flames. Does he have enough time? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a kit. And he wouldn't have even had it if he had the kit. My God, he got the wallbang through the tag. That was amazing clutch. But unfortunately, couldn't pull it back for his team.
Yeah, unfortunately, if he had the defuse kit, that would have been one of the great clutches. You know, he tagged him through the wall. The AWP, I don't even know if he could wallbang that, but he did. And they take the first map, 16-10 to Recro. So map number 2 on the way. Back shortly with map number 2. My name is Ajuice. I'm with Dwegs. Map 2 up shortly.
Pop that thing, she gon' pop that thing, she gon'
to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect lie. My body, a ghost town, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know my heart could die this young. Oh.
Alright, Wags. We're back with the knife round.
Could not be any more excited for Cash. Knife round is going to go underway here, and we're just going to have the players just stab each other around, and no tactic really for here. Luna in the 1v3, what can you do? 24 HP, and just going to get taken down, and that's going to be Control picking up the knife round. They're going to choose the side exactly what they want. We want to see a little bit of aggression from Recro. And also, we want to see Control get back into this game. We saw a promising second half from them, but really just didn't pull the rounds together to be able to pick up the first map, and that was Inferno. So, the match is going to get underway, and it's going to be Control picking up the CT side. Yep, CT side, and the round's going to be underway.
Yep, so terrorists, I don't know how I like to go A. That's not going to help me. You go TVs.
You like to go A?
Yeah, whenever Go TV's gone crazy. Look at this overview. You can't see it, but the overview is screwed. Anyway, I like to go away with these Glocks, so get a bit of close combat. See if you can make that happen. They're going to rush down highway. That's what they're going to do, and it's going to be the cheese man taking down two of them. Luna comes on in, taps down Sunfair because never got a 3v2. Bomb goes down as Panda shuts down Weeboo 3v1. Nation last alive. USP in his hands. And he's going to go through Z maybe? No, he's going to continue. Oh, he spots up Panda. And Panda spots him back and takes him down. 1-0 now for Recro. First blood on Cache goes to them. And they're up by a map and they're up by a round as well. So good start for them.
So, when you said you like going A, what can you give me like a percentage variable of how often that works when you go A?
Oh, it doesn't always work, but I always go A. it's more of a...
I like it. I like it.
More of a chance thing, you know. Eventually it'll work, but it doesn't always work.
We are actually going to see the CTs push through the B side, trying to get... I saw Sufire, the name, it just completely catches me off guard. I haven't seen anyone's name like that in the past. And they are actually going to get one kill, but two of them get taken down. They're going to go straight into this force buy. We do have a couple of pistols. Got the CZ P250, couple of head armors, and that Yump that they've picked up. And the bomb is going to get planted on this A side here. And that's actually Weeaboo getting a very nice kill on the CZ. Flash is going to come up over the top. That's Panda trading it back out. Nation with the P250 doesn't spot out Panda there at truck, and he does now, and there's actually one at forklift, and that's going to be Hoods getting him, but not picking up the round, and that's going to be 2-0, and the economy looking not too great for Control here, so they're probably going to go for the full save, or even just a couple of P250s here and there across the team. And Recro picking up their second round quite convincingly.
So you got a fanboy in the chat, mate. Yedweg. He's spamming the kappa. I think he's a fan of yours. Anyway.
I love Kappas, mate.
Like a kappa. So, looks like the CTs, they're not cappering. They're struggling here. They're up down by 2. They got pistols only. And Sunfex camping in a corner magnificently. That's one of the best camps I've ever seen. He just needs a tent and he's all set. But the 3 CTs are ready to go on this A site for the terrorists to come pushing on in. And they're going to lob some nades first. Out goes another one. Looking out towards the truck there. The forklift. They come on in. And they start the spray, and Dirty will take down Sunfex. So that's the opening kill for the terrorists. As he charges out through the highway, takes down one nation there for the trade. And down will go Hoodsy. Down will go the CTs. Recro 3-0. Very one way so far.
They went down like a slip and slide. They really had no... You actually saw that great position. That's actually called the MBK spot right in the corner there. But he got mollied from quad and from his own spot. Trying to move out and wiggle around. And that just had no luck for him whatsoever. But we are going to see the first buy round of the second map of Cash. And they are actually... Panda's going to stick with that ump. He knows that, yeah, he's playing well. And he actually does get a really nice dink onto Hoods. Taking him down to 40 HP. And see, the dink with the UMPs... They don't dink like the AKs do. The AKs just take them straight off, but that's what's going to happen with the ump, and you're not going to invest that much money. And Panda uses great work to it, getting an extra $600 in his pocket, saying thank you very much. And the bomb is making his way up highway, and it's actually just going to be Showtech, the only one on this A side here. And the bomb is just coming now, and he does try and get the spray down, but Snosh gets the opening trade on him, and that's Sunfex coming back, but Luna telling him, no, this side is not for you and it is for me. And it's going to be Weeaboo and Nation trying to retake on the 2v4. Does get spotted out by Panda, getting another $600 in his pocket. And that is going to be the round going into Recro. What an absolute display we've seen from Recro so far into this matchup.
That's just greedy from Panda. Look, he's got 11k here. Because he used that UMP, like you said, to magnificent perfection. And now he's got so much money. He didn't know what to do. Look at him. He's taking his time. Didn't know what to do with it all. But he's going to... what did he buy? He's gone for the AK. So he wasn't trying to get an AWP. He just didn't want to spend his money. That's very greedy. Very greedy indeed. So we'll move on forward now. As now the CTs have only got Deagles. So... or a couple of Deagles at least. And here come the terrorists as they charge in. Oh, Panda does take down one. He's going to think about going through Squeaky. He's on his way. He gets spotted, does he? Might have. I'm not too sure. Got X-ray on. Didn't know if he could see the actual model of the player. But it would have been close. As the vents get popped. Bit of a bait, though, because Nation pretty much runs straight towards the vents. Says, come on down. I'll catch you if you fall. They're romantic stuff. As Dirty will take down Showtech. Dirty with a double. Sunfex comes on in. He does. Well, actually, Panda takes down Sunfex. It's a 1v5. He's got a pistol. No armor. No nothing. Deagle only. What's he got, Nation? He walks through the smoke. He can hear him. Oh, they bump. They bump and grind through the smoke. And he takes him down. So it's going to be 5-0. Recro have not lost a round yet. We're 5 rounds in. They've got max loss bonus, but they can't win a round. They've got to do something here, Dwegs.
They really do. And they were just having a tea party there, just right up against each other. And they didn't realize until the last minute what was actually going on. And we are actually going to see the double orb setup come out of control. They really want to snatch this back into their hands. And Panda is just loaded. Like, come on, just buy a DAC. Dude, do something with that money. Go and invest in some companies. Do something. Don't just buy an AK. But look at him. 8-0 on the scoreboard. He's just taking charge. He's raised the flag and said, look at me, I'm the leader. I'm going to get all the kills for my team. And we actually see him go all the way solo through Squeaky. And the T's are going to rush out to this A site now. Close the Squeaky ball. Sunfection gets 1 kill into Panda. That's Snosh trading it back out. And the A side is now completely clear. And that's Hood's actually getting a kill from Highway. And it's going to be a 2v3 pretty much on this A side. As we do have Dirty coming in on the flank. Trying to help out the team now. And there is a 2 kits. So they definitely have something to work with. And Dirty actually gets flash, and Hooch gets the trade on him. Does spot out Cheeseball, but Cheeseball manages to get the kill. 34 HP and 50. Lakers is going to try and get the M4 and gets him. Does spot him out of quad. He knows exactly where it is. Luna and Nation, one-on-one. Nation does spot him out, gets the kill, and that is going to be the first round going in the hands of Control. He is rubbing his hands together because he knows this is what they have been looking for.
You're right, a round. A singular round will be enough. As they will get that one win. But now they can't afford to lose this. They lose this round, look at their economy, it's not too good. They'll be reset, and it won't be good then. So they cannot afford to lose this round here, the CTs. So, look at the terrorists there. Look, 5k or more for 4 of these players. Unbelievable economy for them.
It really is unbelievable at the moment. It's just how well they've been playing. The first 5 rounds really was just a complete shutdown on Control, and Control shifting it back into their hands ever so slightly with that round on the board. You know, they definitely want to string a couple of rounds together, and if they do lose this round, like you said, they will be reset. Dirty gets a very nice dirty kill into Z Connector through the smoke, and oh, see, we're going to get a couple of vacs in chat if anyone saw that, but that's going to be Dirty actually picking up a second for this round, and it's just going to be Luna and Dirty in the 2-on-3, low HP on some Vex and Showtech. So they definitely do have something into this round, and a minute left on the clock, and they are full with utility, so yeah, they do have something to work with, and they actually do get spotted out by Whitebox, and that's Showtech telling his team exactly where they are, and the bomb is going to rotate onto his A side, and just going to be Nation to hold it down with himself. Does only have a flashbang now after using that incinerator. He does spot out Dirty, does spot out Luna, doesn't take him down to 16 HP, and that is going to be the double kill with the shutdown. That's going to be Control picking up the second round on the board.
Good stuff by them. Nation come up big 2 rounds in a row. 1v1 clutch last time, and this time ends it with a double. So 3 of his 5 kills have been very important kills. As we look at him here, he's doing all sorts of work, and he'll need to continue to do that because they need a few more rounds here. As Snosh will take down Weeboo. What else can he do? As that will be the fire on the ground. Out comes the smoke to negate that. I think that smoke's quite a miss though, as Panda on the boost will take care of Hoodsie. He tries to spray up some Vex who's in Z Connector, can't do so. Jumps down, lobs a smoke, throws one over the top as well. That's a flashbang. Got a 5v3, and the bomb is on its way to that B site, I do believe, and it is. There's only one player there for the CTs, his name is Nation, and he's doing a lot of damage, but it's a 5v3, so he'll have to be good here. And they're coming for him as Snosh will take down some Vex. The 5v2 unfolds. We got Showtech and Nation. Last up, 1 at A, 1 at B. They're hedging their bets. They're not really trying to help out each other here. And Nation gets spotted. He gets taken down. The B side is open for business. In they go. And this should be the 6th round on the board for Recro, as Showtech has to rotate in a 1v5. And I think he should be saving this gun, given the dire state of affairs their economy is in.
Oh, it's shocking at the moment. Just looking at it, Nation's the only one with cash and some Vex second highest on 2,800. They're struggling. They really are. After this round, I don't know what they're gonna do. They can either go for some UMP buys, or they'll be able to force into it, but it's gonna be tough. And it's actually Showtech pushing up through into Garage here, and I think that's definitely a bad decision, but the T's are just trying to swarm him here, and that Snosh does manage to spot him out, but Panda gets Showtech, and looking at the economy, it's not looking good at all. We might see a couple of CZ armors, Deagles, something, or just the opt to save, and it's actually going to be Nation just dropping some P250s, and I think that's definitely the right decision. Actually, he's going to go for the Scout here. Wants to try and level out the economy throughout the team, and he definitely needs to do some work with this. And we're actually going to see all the CTs go to mid. What is this? Definitely an unusual strategy, but they need something to get into this round, get a first opening kill, pick up an AK, and use something, because all they've got is some pistols and a Scout to deal with, so not much whatsoever. And Panda, they are starting to realize that Panda does like this solo squeaky execute. So if they can come up with some sort of strategy to close him in there and Molotov him out and wait for him to cross, they might be able to pick him up, because he has done this every single round, and Showtech knows. He spots out Panda, but can't connect any of the shots whatsoever. And that's actually Dirty down to 2 HP. I didn't even spot that. Must have got a dink from one of those P250s. And the bomb is making its way to the A side. And it's just going to be Showtech here, back in that MBK spot where he was before. And all the CTs are going to try and help him out here. And he's going to hide in the smoke and just let the T's go straight through. And that's going to be Weeaboo getting the first kill onto Luna. And Panda trading it back. But Showtech spots up another one. And what's going on here? It's going to be a 2v3. Somehow they managed to get 2 kills. And Chessballs and Dirty on 2 and 9 HP. This is looking shocking for the T's right now. The bomb is just going to get planted now. And the CTs, I bet they don't even know how low they are. And he's going to try and push through the smoke. They do have a scout, which is definitely something to get into their hands. But Panda says to Hoots, no, you're not getting any of it. And that's actually going to be the T's taking it 7-2 on the scoreboard. And that was actually looking very scary for Recro there.
Oh, it's crazy. He's 13-2 with 5 MVPs here, is Panda. 5 out of the 7. So he's really on top. He's playing that pest roll beautifully. I call it a pest roll. You get in that squeaky area, you make a lot of noise. You try and force them to think it's an A push, but it's not. He's just trying to be a pest. And they're normally over to B at that point. So there goes Hoods taking down Snosh, who I do believe was trying to boost. Some Fex aggression, works out nicely, takes down Luna. It's a 5v3, so this looks okay for control. But the big one here is down goes Panda. The big frag I was talking about just there is Panda. He is gone from the round now. It is a 5v2, and it looks like it's going to be working out okay here for control in the 10th round on Cash as She's Ball and Dirty. Dirty will take down Hoods, so that's going to be a 4v2. And at the moment, we've got the bomb here on its way to that B site. So slowly but surely they are shift walking next to each other. Nation is strafing, looking for an angle on that entryway into B main, or out of B main, I should say, into the B site, as Weeaboo is in heaven. And at the moment, out go the nades. Oh, they both get flashed by Nation. They cross on in. He meets up with one. He'll take them both, will he? He won't be able to, but his teammate will. And that's going to be 7-3 now. So this is looking very good for Recro. But as I say, they control get one back. And now they'll go... Well, they didn't lose too many players there, so they'll be able to buy whatever they lost. I imagine Hoods will get a gun given to him. And it should be... Yeah, maybe? No gun. Okay. Interesting. I know they had $2,800 there, a few of them, so why wouldn't they buy him an AK? I don't know.
Well, at the end of the day, they obviously thinking about the economy here. The 5.7 very well at those close ranges. He's probably just saying, well, I'm going to hide under boost. I don't really need a gun. 5.7 will be good. I'll be able to trade it back. And I don't know if there's a little bit of communication or even a tactical approach. Because at the end of the day, if they get one kill, he'll be able to say, Hoods, come over here and you can go and get a gun. Because otherwise they're going to have to spend an extra 20... well, actually, they can't buy an AK because they're on CT, but they can buy a FAMA or an AMP, and that's just going to dig into their economy there. And actually, what we saw from that last round was really good. And it's actually... Sorry, I'm going to go back into the play-by-play, and Dirty is going to make his way to the B side, and it's just going to be Nation, the only one left with the AK. Can't do much here. Nation is going to get spotted from all angles, and it's just going to be Showtech in the 1-on-3 bomb. Is going to get planted on this B side. Does have the AK with the Molotov in hand, but this is going to be very hard to rotate, or to retake, my mistake, and he's just going to opt to save. And what we saw from that last round, which I loved from Control, was that aggression. They used that AWP, they went straight into A main, they got that opening pick, and then straight after he got the opening pick, he pushed into Squeaky and got, I think it was Panda off guard, and it was just using that aggression that Recro aren't used to. You know, Control are always on the back foot, they're always playing their sights, and they was trying to set up for some sort of execute, and Control say, hang on a minute, we want to take the aggression back into our hands, do a little bit of an aggressive plays, takes it back, and that was the leading success to winning the last round. But this doesn't go into their favor whatsoever. And yeah, maybe if they did have a gun into the hands of Sumfex, I think it was, which just had the 5.7 there, and it's going to be 8-3 on the scoreboard. Not looking good for Control whatsoever. They are going to buy straight back into this Scout M4. And we're going to see Showtech. Has he got any gun whatsoever? He's decided to buy armor, and I don't know what's going on here, but Hoods is going to stay with that 5.7. He's saying, oh, Showtech, you can have it rather than I can. But it's not looking good. They don't have much utility to use into this round, and this definitely is not the round for them to win. But we'll just have to see what's happening. We're actually going to see a double boost, and that's Showtech spotting out Snosh. That nade's going to come in hard, and does take down Dirty to 73 HP and Snosh down to 66. But they're all coming out of mid now, and it's going to be actually Panda making his way all the way up to white box, playing these solo plays, and the bomb is just going to go for that smoke execute onto the A side, and it's actually only going to be some Fex there on that A side. The rest is swarming this mid area and the B. And finally, what is this Panda? What is he doing? He doesn't go for the control and waits for him to come even closer. That was quite scary there from Panda for a second. Turns around, looks in the wrong direction. Totec tells him and just shuts him down. It's just going to be Snosh left, and that's it. He's going to get cleaned up, washing the hands. 8-4. Control get their hands straight back into the favor, and that's going to be them picking up a trade on the rounds, and then picking up another one.
Yeah, at the moment, you look at the MVPs. You got 8 MVPs there for 2 players, so the T side a bit heavy there on 2 players, so they'll be looking to get a bit more output from the other 3. They're not fragging, they're just not doing the important things in the round. So at the moment, out go the nades, and they're going to boost up in towards the vents. Other CTs see some shots going down through the smoke from some Fex, so he retreats. I like his aggression on A main. It's been a bit of pressure as he foul nade there from Showtech. But I like his aggression on A main. Really shutting them down if they go that way early on. It's very good to see. As Weeboo looks out towards Checkers, nothing going on there. And there is Showtech on Snosh. Bit of mid control there is present for the CTs. Good to see. As Panda gets smoked off, he comes on. They're all coming on in through the smoke, all 3 of them. What about the positioning from Showtech? He takes down 2. Can he get the 3rd? It won't be required. Panda goes down. It's a 1v4. Showtech, take a bow with the positioning. He just lurked through the smoke. And now we've got a 1v4, and it's up to Cheeseball with the AWP. Economy, not that great. Has to save here.
Really does. I mean, you look at the economy, it's looking awful for the T's, really. The second highest player, the highest player is Panda on 1600, and try and save this AK. 35 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be hard because we actually do see Hoods, and I think he's going to get a little bit aggressive going into garage, and they're going to try and hunt this T down, and does have the AWP in hand, but it's tough because you look into this next round. What are they going to buy up? They're going to go for some sort of like Tech 9 armor and go in fast onto a B side, go for a couple of flashes, couple of Molotovs, try and get the CTs out of position. But with an AWP and this kind of economy, it's hard to work with, and it's going to be 5-8 for control, and it's going to be hard to come back into this Recro. What can they do here?
They can't. They've got to try and play for half time, and what I mean by that is take the loss here and try and make it 9-6 at half time. That's what they've got to try and do here. They can't really afford to force as the AWP gets given to Luna. Actually, it gets given to Cheeseball now, so just got the Tech 9s as you spoke about, and limited armor. No, 1 flashbang there for Cheeseball, but they're trying to play around this AWP, so they're going to go B. I've got no doubt about that. With that AWP, you want to try and get that aim duel in the B area, get the initial pick. Then use those Tech 9s for close combat to get inside the site and try and get that bomb down and see what happens from there. But at this point, CTs obviously won't know what they've got, but they won't have any guns. So it should be a pretty simple CT round win, provided this AWP player can't tear them apart from long range around Checkers and the like. As we do see Panda looking to watch that flank. Actually, he's actually got the bomb, so he might even rotate. Problem is, they've got no utility, so they can't really force a fake. They can't throw smokes down and that sort of thing. As Weeboo shuts down their only gun player. As down they go. Luna picks up the gun, though. AWP in hand for him. Can he find Nation? Behind the boxes, he's getting burnt up, though. Showtech comes out through the vents. Says, hello, boys. Panda will take him down. And now we've got a 2v3. Oh, Hoodsy cleans them up with the AK. And there it is, 8-6. So now they're going to... Oh, it won't be a very strong buyer, but they'll buy what they can here, no doubt about that. Actually got a pause here, so it's a very important round. I'm not too sure who called it. It's going to be the Cheeseball man. So the terrorists have called the pause. And I think they understand the importance of this round.
They really do. Look, they've got this utility use. They've got the UMPs. I definitely feel like B is the best site to go for because A is a little bit more open quarters when you got highway, truck, whereas B you've only got sort of heaven, site, and Checkers. So with those UMPs, you want to try and get them as close range as possible. But yeah, they are going to have to think about what they're going to do here, and They definitely want to try and get this to 9-6, but with this utility, they can definitely do anything they want. I definitely think that was the best option to go for, rather than going for the AKs and less utility, to go for the umps and utility. Definitely the best call for Recro here, and the pause just staying, and actually the unpause comes in, and there it is. I don't know why it's not working, and there it is. Unpause is coming, and the match is going to start. 8-7-6. Clock is going to run down. A couple of have funs in the chat. And here we go. Control in the last round of the half.
Yeah, let's see what the terrorists spoke about there. No doubt they're talking about this one player here. They understand the importance of it. Let's see what they got. They're going to leave that no mid-control, really. They're going up through vents. They come on in, and they get shut down by hoods. As that leg hangs off the vents, it's a dead body. And now we've got a 5v4. In come the terrorists. They thought they'd do a B push / vents push, but the timing was terribly wrong. And they're going to go through checkers as the CTs are shutting them down deluxe. Oh, clean win. 8-7. They lose one player, but that's it. 8-7 half-time to Eggs. That's a very good comeback from Control.
It is actually, 4 rounds on the board there, considering that they were 5-0 at the start. They definitely have brought this back, and actually are seeing Recro getting a little bit shaky here. 4 rounds on the board for Control. They're definitely looking like they're getting fired up now, and fired up is what they need to do, because they need to string these rounds together to take this second map on cash. But we are going to head straight into the pistol round. And we're actually going to see Showtech on the armor and Tech 9. So obviously someone dropped in that Tech 9. He picked up that armor. So at close range, that can be very effective. And Hoots actually does get spotted out, but Subfection gets a very nice kill. That's Showtech picking up Dirty, and Snosh trading it back. Going to be a 3-on-2 now. Nation getting another one, and that's Hoots just sitting on the top of Boost here. Does spot out Luna, does tag him down, and can't connect the shot. And the round going to go straight into Control. 8-8 on the scoreboard.
I think it's the first time in 1.5 maps that we've had a situation where, other than obviously 0-0, that the scores have been even, or, this is the best situation Control's had in the 1.5 maps where they've been on level pegging. So let's see if they go on with it. They should be able to. They got the SMGs, I think it's a Galil there for Sumfex, so going to see what they can do here. The terrorists with the bomb, the bit of damage being put out on Panda and Luna. They both go down to 51 and 55. And the bomb hasn't been committed yet, but look at the positioning here from Panda. He's so deep in that A main area. He's trying to get information. No one's died yet, but they're trying to get information. As the counter boost comes out from Dirty, the head gets spotted. And that's probably a smart decision not to get any further. He would have died because the head was all the guy could aim at. Hit that head and you're dead, I'm afraid, with no armor. So that's probably a smart play by him. Just going to watch the mid now, try and get mid control, which they have. There's no terrorists there at all. And they're shift walking their way towards B, and there's only one player there. So smart play here from the terrorists. And they're going to smoke him off. So they've got full control of B now, just like that. Don't have to do anything. And they've walked in, they'll put the bomb down. And this should be a very difficult retake for the CTs.
Definitely indeed. 4v4, and that's actually Dirty picking up the ump. But we do have those 5-7s, so they're very close at close range, but the bomb, they have no kits into this whatsoever. So the opt to save and save that arm would probably be the best option, but actually they don't want to go for it. Yeah, they're just going to hold back here, and I definitely think that's the best decision. It's going to be 9-8. Control picking up another round on this T side. Very good work from them, and it's actually going to be a trades coming all across the board, and that's Cheese Balls being one of them, but not getting any more whatsoever. And it's just going to be Panda and Dirty left on the CT side. T's are going to try and hunt them down, but they can't find them anywhere. And that's going to be the round going straight into Control's favour. And just look at the economy here from the CTs. They're going to have to go for another save here. Buy up in the next. And Control, they're going to take this 10-8 at the point of what we see from the buy from Recro. And this is actually great stuff from Control. This is the first time we've ever seen them take the lead of a match.
Yeah, Dirty's going to have to be the one. I'm watching Dirty here because I think he's going to have to be the one to do anything. They go up on the boost. He doesn't get anything, and that should be the round. They've got no guns or anything now, so this should be the round done and dusted. That's Hoodsy takes down 2 of them. We've got a 5v2 now. Snosh is lit up. He goes down as well. Last up is Cheese Ball. He's got a USP, no armor, no nades, no defuse kit, nothing. Got 5 terrorists to take care of. And he gets gunned down by some Vex. In the head he goes. So that's going to be 10-8. And now we'll see the guns come out. Won't be a very good buy though, I'll give you that. They'll have utility, but it won't be the strongest buy. We've got body armor coming out. Oh yeah. So obviously against AKs, it's not the worst decision, but you do usually see players go for that armor anyway. And
well, I was going to bring up that point that they've got 4 AKs and an AWP, so no matter what happens, if they get tapped on the head, they're going to die instantly, and I think that's actually a very good decision. I don't know if the decision was because the economy is looking that bad for them, but definitely not buying a head armor against AKs is a decision that we don't see often from Australian CS, and that's just because these umps are being used so often that having that head armor does so much work against those ups, and it's actually going to be Cheeseballs getting pressured here from Checkers, and he's the only one left on the side trying to flash his way out, and he's trying to fall back, but he can't do anything. It's just going to be Panda and Luna on the rotate here. And 2v4, it's looking at like it's going to be Control picking up another round on the board. This is looking good stuff from Control. Definitely feeling it now. You know, it just, they didn't have that utility or any of the, you know, they had a Fammer in the hands of Luna. They didn't have that full buy that they were looking for. And that's going to opt to save, and it's going to be 11-8 Control. Only dropping 1 man in this round, and their economy is looking absolutely fantastic. We were just saying that about Recro just a couple of 7-8 rounds ago of how amazing their economy was, and just like that, the game can shift. It's now going to be 8 rounds in a row for Control. What can you believe that it was 8-3 at one point and now it's 11-8? I just can't get my head around that.
Yeah, it's just one of those games, CS. It's never over, is it? And while you can buy guns and manage the economy of the opposition, it's never over. And they've done that beautifully. So now we'll see the CTs. They won't even buy here, will they? No, they won't. I've got a FAMAS there, an M4 for Panda. 2 players don't even have armor, so this is not a very good buy from the CTs. Understandably so as well, you know, not a lot of money. So very difficult situation here for Recro. They've got to try and find a way here. As Panda with once again, he's the player with the gun here, can do some significant damage. Oh, and he's gonna do lots of damage as he takes down 2. Luna finds 1. Nation with the trade. He opens the door, gets his head, not quite ripped off, but he's down to 15 HP. So wow, I said find a way. They found a way, all right. And now we've got a 3v2. So Hoods and some Vex. Last 2 are up. Oh, he does shoot the gun. He gets the kill. Last player alive is going to be Sumfex, AWP, full utility, head armor, everything he needs. Problem is, he's the last one alive against 3 other CTs. And the economy is pretty good, so he might try this, but I mean, it's a low risk, low percentage play really. 3v1.
That's exactly right. He does actually spot out Dirty and Smosh, so he knows exactly where 2 of them are, and that was actually a really close wallbang there. And oh god, we're gonna see some Vax in chat, but he's gonna Molotov off because he knows exactly where he is, just waiting for him to peek out, and that was great play from some Vax. And spots out another one, spots out Panda. It's all up to Dirty and him. He's gonna reload the picture. He picks up the round. The 1v3.
Sumfex, that player at Forklift was lit up and he just tapped him. Made it significantly easier. And there we go, 3v1 just like that. Oh, Recro would be ripping their hair out. How'd they lose that? They had him in a 3v1, he had an AWP, whipped out the pistol, took down 3 after using the utility beautifully. And now, they've bought here, obviously they have. They didn't really buy last round, but emotionally, they must be distraught.
Oh, they've got to be, you know. How do you lose that? That was such a great play. Getting that pop flash into A main, picking up, I think it was, they made it a 2v4, and then somehow some Fex brings it back, and I'm speechless. I really am. That was an amazing clutch. And into this round, we already see that Panda and Lakers both get dropped very early into the round. And the T's are just going to group up now into this mid area, into the garage, and they're going to have to think of what site they want to go for. We do have Cheeseball sitting in Z connector here, looking for the mid, and he's actually going to fall back on that and help his teammate out here on the B side. And the T's 55 seconds left on the clock. They haven't really made any map aggression. You know, they got the opening pick. They lost a man, but they haven't really decided what kind of site they want to go for. And the best thing about this is how much utility they have to use. And the T's, they're going to have to make their mind up. Showtech going to get boosted over the top, going into white box, into mid, and they're actually going to go for the B side. It's going to push into vent now. And actually, Nation gets a very nice kill into Dirty. It's going to be Showtech in check. It does spot him out. And that's going to pick him up. A 3v2, misses the smoke. Or actually, no. Yes, I think he did miss the smoke there. 22 seconds left on the clock. He's burning on the fire, but that's alright. 47 HP, nothing to deal with. Snosh and Luna in the 2v3. Recro, they need to find something to come back in this. What is this? Almost 10 rounds in a row if they pick this up. This is incredible work for Control. If you wanted a match that's exciting as this, well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we can give you any more excitement than what we're seeing right now. It's going to be 10 rounds in a row for Control, just bringing it back in their favor. And the comeback train is on, coming from coal to electric, and they're storming ahead, going into 5th and 6th gear. And they're going to continue going. They're not going to stop.
No, they're not. But Recro have got that max loss bonus now, so they are getting money left, right, and center here. But they did save some guns there as well, so they'll have a pretty, it won't be a great buy, but it'll be enough. As the AK gets thrown around, M4s come out. Look at that, lots of nades, body armor, head armor as well. Diffuse kits, so they've got enough here to do some damage to the CTs, as they will have going forward with that max loss bonus. And at the moment, it's all Control, as you said. They've won 10, or make it 11 in a row. No, 10, sorry, 10 in a row now. So it's looking pretty good. And it's looking really good now as down go 2 of the CTs to make it a 5-on-3 once again. And Dirty does take down some Vex. As thought they were going to get that player in mid, not quite. As they're going to rotate all the way back around through T-spawn. Here they go. They're going to come out from behind Nation, who's looking for them. He doesn't get the kill though. Dirty will. And now we've got a 3v3, but down below, very low in HP is Dirty. Picks up 2 kills for his troubles. So the bomb is inside the B site. Here goes the retake attempt from the CTs. Bomb goes down. Utility, oh, lots of it here. Look at Cheeseball. It's got 2 flashes. A Molly, HE. 2 flashes there as well for Panda and Dirty. HE for Dirty. As Panda goes down, 3v2. And still lots of utility here. They start using it. He nearly killed his own teammate there. And now we've got a 2v3. As Hoods will take care of one. Last up is Cheeseball. He's on his bike. He's getting the hell out of there. He's going to save the gun. And that will be the 14th round on the board. He runs through the fire to get killed. He couldn't wait to get killed. He had to run through the fire to do so. And now we're going to have a 2v1, but it won't matter. 14-8 is the score. Oh, what can Recro do here? They've tried everything. They can't win a round. Pause.
They can't, and I definitely think, yeah, pause. That's definitely something, you know, they've got to regroup. They're thinking, all right, you know, we did really well on Inferno. We had an amazing start, 5 in a row. Took it 7-2, 8-3, and all of a sudden, 8-3 is now turned to 11 rounds in a row for Control. I think they just need to, you know, calm their emotions, take a step back, and realize what they really need to do. And we actually saw there, I think it was that Molly. I don't know what he was doing there, but they managed to take that gun off Recro, and that's going to be Control getting their 11th round in a row, making it 14-8, and the pause coming in. You know, they're going to have a think about it. And what do you think they need to think about it? What sort of execution with this economy that we're looking at right now? What do you think they should do there, Aduse?
It's difficult. I mean, I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe they're thinking about all they do buy here, so they're going to buy whatever they can. They've got that loss bonus, but the first thing you want on a CT side on Cache is mid control, and they usually get it, but somehow they're losing the gun battles in A main and B main and the like, and the CTs just don't have any response. Look at the terrorist buy. Look at that. Every player's got head armor. Every player's got 4 nades. AWP even has 4 nades. Tech 9 as well. Why not? And it's just it's a complete turnaround from what we see on Inferno, isn't it? They are just charging away with the map, and Recro don't have any answers right now.
They really don't have any answers. I mean, I don't know how to add to that because they just don't. They're just what they're trying just isn't working, and I don't know if they need to try something different. Go for that aggressive play that Control did in the last half. Get that AWP onto Snosh. Maybe make his way to the A main area. Get that opening aggression, or go for another pop flash. They just need to do something that's not in the playbook. Something to get that first round, get a second, get the ball rolling again. Because at 14-8, it's almost close to match point. It's one round away, and I thought the pause actually got unpaused, but it's still going. Even though they've gone for a complete buy, they're just still talking to each other, wondering what they're going to do. And Recro, they need something. That's what they need.
They need something, all right. Maybe they've got the organisation manager in the chat in their team speak. Give them a hairspray. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out what they got for us here. This is pretty much the game. If they lose this round, I don't care how much bonus you got. 15-8. You got to win 7 in a row just to force an overtime. It's going to be very difficult. So they've got to win this one here for me, and especially on that CT side, terrorists can easily force the issue if they want to. And I'm pretty sure they do. So let's see what they got. What's the mid control like? They've got mid control for now. But out comes the nades. You see, very, very passive on mid, aren't they? Not really playing too aggressive there. Willing to give it up, in fact. So they're going to give it away. So you can have mid. We don't want it. They've put 2B. And now we're going to have another go as Panda goes through Z. He gets smoked off by himself, I think. No, it would have been the terrorist there. So he's been smoked off. So now the terrorists have mid control. So that's the mid control for the terrorists. Allows them to go A, B, or wherever. And that's why it's so important on this map that you don't give it up, and they have. So now they really don't know what's happening. So they have to find a way to find out some information as to where these terrorists are going. A foot is spotted. He sees 2 feet. And he shoots him up through the leg. Down goes Weeboo. Oh, Panda takes down 2 of them. Very good stuff. Dirty will take another. This is great stuff from Panda. He's dead, doesn't matter, but Dirty takes down another 2. And last up, Sumphex. Oh, not again. 1v3. Misses that shot. And he knows the bomb's there, but the CTs know he's there. So he's got to try and pick that bomb up and take care of these CTs. As utility comes out, it is used effectively. And he gets on top of the box, trying to get information on a player. Where can he get a kill from? He's got to find a few. He finds the headshot through the box, takes him down. He starts scoping up close in amongst the rubble. But there it is. They get around Recro. And there's still a very, very slim amount of hope. But there's still hope here. They can turn this one around on the CT side.
There's always hope. And like you said before, it's almost the impossible. But if you look at Control picking up 11 rounds in a row, you just wouldn't say, oh, Control's going to win 11 rounds in a row, because at the beginning we just thought that Recro was just absolutely destroying and they're going to take this map easy, but they've actually been put on the back foot here, and anything is possible is what I'm trying to get at. And the T's are going to go straight back in. There's full buy pretty much on both sides, other than the CTs having a FAMA and a 2 arms, lacking in a little bit of utility here, but the T's coming out strong with the utility and the AKs. So Control definitely in the leading hand to this round, and Recro just lacking a little bit on guns and utility, but they're gonna have to. And actually, that's a great spot from Luna, and try to jump up on that little ramp on the A side, and he does spot out 2 of the T's on the A side, so he can tell his teammates exactly what's gonna happen. And Showtek making his way around a connector onto the forklift, pick up Panda, and that's actually gonna be Weeboo getting another one. Snosh trading it back with Nation. And that's actually going to be Dirty trying to get in front of the side, and that's going to be Hoots and Nation trading it back. It's just going to be Cheeseball. Recro, what is happening? It is a 1v4 with the The best option is to save. Don't try and go for it here, Cheeseball. It's 14-9. I can understand what you're thinking, but at the end of the day, when it's a 1v4, you got to try and opt for the save and keep the guns alive. And it's going to be 15-9 Control on map point. And you just look at the economy here from the CTs, it looks like it's going to be an easy take from Control into this next round.
Yeah, look, they got reset there. It doesn't really matter. 15-9, very hard now. They've got no bonus coming in, so they can't buy anything. Scout there for Snosh. Pistols for the remaining players. They've got 5.7s. They try and get aggressive with them. But Hoods is awake. He sees one. He takes him down. And now it's a 5v4 as they charge on in. Dirty gets one. Out comes the trade. They walk through the smoke, go towards the vents. As Weeboo takes down 2. 4v2. This looks like it's going to be the second map done and dusted. It's going to go the way of Control after being down a lot. I think it was 8-3 at one point. They're going to win this one 16-9. And Luna does deny the bomb plant. So 1v3. He's got the bomb, but you'd think with what utility they've got, they can at least find a way to kill a player with a 5-7 with no utility himself. So he comes on in. He starts popping heads. He takes down 2. Luna in a 1v1 pulls out the knife, grabs the AK, runs back down towards Highway, gets on the coils. So the bomb is down, but Nation can pick it up now. As Luna says, you can have it. I'm going to wait for you to try and plant. As Nation picks up the bomb. Shift walks backwards towards the side. He's going to try and plant the bomb. He goes for the... Does he? Yep, he does. Now Luna knows. Luna doesn't really react. He does now. The bomb gets planted. Down goes the smoke. He's going to go towards Quad Izzy. He does. And now Luna knows... He didn't see him cross. Of course, he did smoke there, but he's just predicting that he's going to be around there somewhere. He's not. He's a quad. And Nation should have the shot. Luna, they spot each other up. And Luna, what a clutch. 4K, takes the round. He's going to get the defuse. No kit won't matter. And wow, just when you think it's over, they turn it around. 15-10.
Please put the crown on your head there, Luna, and please, Adus, don't say that the map's gonna go to Control, because look, you've just jinxed it now. It was a 1v4, and somehow he managed to clutch that. You got to see the smile on my face after that clutch, but how Recro brought that back, it's just all up to Luna. I just have no idea.
Oh, it's lunacy. Sorry.
No, don't bring that one out.
Anyways, and you know, FAMAS there for 2 of them. They've got guns. They'll just buy whatever they can at this point until they either lose the map or win the game or go to overtime at least. So it's going to be... Where's the bomb on its way to? It's going towards mid as the nade comes out. He catches it beautifully, Showtech. And that'll be a 4v5 in favour of the CTs. So Recro, just when you think it's over, they turn it around. And now they're going to rush towards B. So... Here goes the terrorists on the charge. They're shift walking. And, oh, they really are shift walking here, all 4 of them. As Cheeseball spots up 1. He goes for the angle. He takes down Weeboo. Can he get any more? They're stuck in the same spot. That's terrible positioning. He takes them both down. And there's only 1 player remaining. It's Sumfex 1v5. Oh, surely not. We've seen a few clutches here today, but I don't think he'll be doing this one in a 1v5 with... Oh, no, he won't be. They flush him out. There he goes. 15-11 as Recro get their 11th round on the board. Oh, look at the terrorist economy. Interesting. Do they buy here? You've got 2 guys with, well, you know, $2,100 or 3 guys $2,100 or less. I don't think they can buy here. What are they going to do?
I definitely the best option here is, you know, they only need 1 more round to I just don't see why they're buying into it. It's like the economy is going to be fantastic for the T's no matter what happens in this round if you lose. At the end of the day, you really want a full buy against these CTs because it is 15-11. You do have a couple of rounds to get it away. And Pat is actually going to go on the triple box. Does get spotted out by some facts, and actually the whole T's react to him, and that's actually Dirty picking up 2, and that's going to be Luna, and T's getting 2 kills into this round, but no, I was just thinking if they go for the Glocks and just go for the save because it is 15-12 now. Let's have a look at the economy. They aren't going to be able to full buy here. Lakers is on 3,500. He's not going to be able to full buy. For example, if they full buy here, they lose it. It's going to be 15-13. They're not going to be able to buy for the next. It's going to be 15-14, and then you start panicking because you don't have any rounds to deal with. So they're buying into this full AKs, all head armor, but just lacking in a little bit of utility on Nation hoods and some effects. So I just don't know if it's the right decision, Adus.
Well, fortunately, he had a gun given to him, so that's why he's got the full buy. But I mean, if they lose this round, we're looking at a pretty dire situation. So we got a 5v4 as Showtech goes down first. So Recro, they're finding a way here. They couldn't get around before. They couldn't do anything to buy around. They couldn't not win one at all. And they win a 1v3, I think it was, with 5-7s. And they turn it around. So it's, you know, it's obviously not over yet, but They can't afford to give anything away here, the CTs. Any sort of hint of a round win might spell the end of the map. As the terrorists get flashed, Panda takes down Weeboo. And Dirty at headshot is very low, but he's got the guidance of the cover there. He takes down Nation, as the flash does a lot of damage as well. And Sheasball playing very aggressive there, close to B main. Can't get a kill, but it's a 1v3. It's up the hoods here. He gets dominated there by Luna. 15-13 is the score. And, well, I don't think they'll buy here. I think they'll go full buy next round. Try and win at 16-14 control. And Recro will be just trying to consolidate this round without giving too much away, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And I just saw that from Snosh. Look, holding on the A side, they already know that most of them were on the B side. They didn't know exactly if all of them were there. And he was just holding that angle ever so slightly, even though all the T's are on that B side. And just the control from Recro, they're playing so well now that they just don't want to give up any opportunities. They really want to snatch this round and take it into overtime. And that's actually going to be Panda spotting out Weeboo. Snosh going to get another one. That's actually Snosh in quad position here. Subfex on 1 HP. How is he still alive? He's got the Tech 9. Please, do not do this. Oh, I don't know if I have the breath to be able to cast another clutch, but this is incredible. He's got the double. He picks up Dirty, and he's going to take him down to 24 HP. 1 HP. He can just throw a flashbang at him, and he's going to die. And he's going to spot out one. It's going to be Dirty and Forklift, and I thought he was going to get it, but he can't. 15-14. My heart. Recro, that was so close.
Oh, this map said everything. Clutch after clutch. Attempt after attempt. Very close attempts too. 1 HP, you think no chance. But he takes down 2. So now we've got, well, this is the game here. It's either overtime or we go to a third map. Simple as that. Control here. AKs, no warp. No, none required. I think they're going to try and put an execute here on the A side and try that way. But at the moment they haven't gone that way. Hood's here watching the back of Squeaky for any sort of lurkers, but none forthcoming just yet. CT's favouring B, actually. They've got 1 player or 2 players mid, 1 Z, so they've actually got 3 now towards that mid area, and 2 players at B. So 1 at A, that's the only player there. It's going to be Luna. He's playing very passively, actually, behind the site. As we will see the terrorists boost their way up. So Snosh here, can he find the kill? Let's watch Snosh as he tries to shut this thing. He's actually watching boost. He's watching mid. No interest on boost at all. So you do hear some shots going down. No damage done though. Show tech down to 17. Weeboo will find Snosh. So mid control potentially given away. As the terrorists have full control of that middle of the map on Cache. Panda shuts down Hoods. And now they're going to smoke off highway. Are they going to go down towards A? No, there's a hole in that smoke. Not too sure if that was planned or not. They're going to look to rotate now. They might even go towards the B site. Oh, the CT's cleaned them up. We've got a 4v2. Sumfex and Weeboo, I should say. Last 2 alive here for the terrorists. As Sumfex has got the AK. Weeboo picks up the bomb now. 2v4 situation. Panda. What can he do? He gets the kill. Down goes Sumfex. 1v4 for Weeboo. He gets 1. He gets a second. It's a 2v1. And there's 1 player at truck. It is Panda. He's at forklift now. As he stalks him, he spots the backpack. Can't get the bomb down. It's time for overtime, Dwebs. MR3, best of 6, I think it is. So first to win 4 rounds. We'll take out the overtime. A 4K there for Panda. Look at his score. 30 for 19. 7 MVPs. Unbelievable play from both teams. What a map.
Oh, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, MR3, I'm pretty sure you got to win by 4. So, 1st to 19 wins it on the first round of overtime, and then they swap it 3 rounds. But just looking at the economy here on overtime is you start off with $10,000 for the people that don't know, and pretty much if you lose 2 rounds in a row, you're going to have a little bit of a shaky bye coming into that 3rd round. So, and that's actually going to be Dirty picking up 2 from Ven. I'm speechless. This entire map is just full of surprises. You never know what's gonna happen.
It's like a Kinder Surprise. You open it up, you don't know what you're gonna get. We've got a 3v5 now as the bomb goes down, and now the CTs have to retake, I should say. They've got 4 players, 1 man advantage. Here they go. Can they retake the site? Terrorists will be telling themselves, just don't poke too aggressively. Just watch corners, bit of crossfire, help each other out. Because they'll play it to the worst are off here as they charge in, and he takes down 2. So now we've got a 3v2v2 now. Down goes Hoods, 2v2 situation. As Showtech meets up with Snosh, down they go. Control win a round, the first in overtime. They would love that a round ago, I'm telling you. We got to pause straight away. Pressure on Recro. They have to get back straight away. And they'll obviously buy. They've got enough money, but they obviously want to talk about what they're going to do.
It's actually a lag out. That's what the pause is. Nations, he's gone. He's off.
He's had enough.
He's just decided. He's had enough. He wants to go and have a cup of tea. He's had enough with playing CS. He's just had enough. He's gone.
You'll need more than a cup of tea after this game. I'll give you the tip. Oh, it's been a hellacious game for both teams. Let's look at the rundown here. Oh, it doesn't show it anymore, but in the tab screen. But I think Control, they won about, what must have been like 11 or 12 rounds in a row. It was something phenomenal.
Hang on a second here. Have they just got a replacement player for Control? Who just dropped out from Control? Because I don't remember Falcon playing
They've subbed him out.
Control, and he's got to pack up the kit, and subs coming in. I don't know what's going on here. Either he's gone for a name change, or I don't know what the conditions are with subbing in players, but that's definitely not the same player.
I gave him the flick. I don't think he was playing that bad, to be honest with you.
He was playing alright indeed. I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, he's picked up the AWP, so he's obviously a good player. They've given him the feature weapon straight away. And now the boost comes up from the sub. Hope he's been playing a bit of deathmatch. His aim will need to be spot on here, because they are under the pump here. It's overtime as Sumfex finds one. Showtech will find Panda, a 5v3. Sumfex down to 3 HP though, as they charge in through checkers. And Snosh finds one, can't find the second. As Showtech finds one himself. Cheeseman gets dominated by Sumfex. It's a 3v1. And this should be a 2-round advantage in overtime to Control. And if they can't close this out and make it, a 2-round lead, I think they'll be emotionally very unsettled. But they should be able to make it a 2-0 lead in overtime, unless Luna can do another 3v1 clutch. I mean, I should pet him in. He's got an AK and a M4 this time. Last time he had a 5.7. He does take down the first player though, so it's a 2v1. As Luna comes in through the vents, he drops on down. Falcon is there with AWP. The sub says hello. Nice to meet you. The name's Falcon. And now we've got a 2-0 advantage in overtime.
He's actually got the best KD out of anyone in the game right now. 1-0. Look at him go. He's off the charts. But look at this from Recro. It's just, once you lose those first 2 rounds on the CT side, and you completely full buy on both of them, you're going to have such a shaky buy. And all we're going to see is a couple of 5.7 P250s. And what is that from Dirty? Picking up the sub saying, oh, hang on a second. I'm better than you are, and I'm going to pick you up with a 5.7. And then I'm actually going to trade it back, and this Control getting back in the favor here, picking up 2. Panda and Luna getting dropped. But these CZs are very effective at close range. You just got to get there. That's all they got to do. And there's actually 5 flashes on the CT side now. And Snosh just hiding in the smoke. He wants to push, but he doesn't want to get a little bit too over-aggressive in case he gets sprayed down by the AKs. And the bomb is going to make its way to the B side. It's just going to be Cheeseball with the P250. Tries to flash himself out, get to checkers. And Snosh somehow getting another one. And hang on a second here. Calm down. Recro, what are you doing here? They're not even going to check checkers, and they do in the end. And that's going to be Cheeseball getting dropped. And they're going to put that smoke into vent. And actually, there's going to be one of the CTs getting flashed. Put the flash in. And Weeboo says no. Snosh gets taken down. It's just going to be Dirty. He's going to have to go for the retake here, because there is nothing else for him to do. It's going to be half time with the 5.7. We've seen what crazy clutches can happen with this 5.7.
Oh, no.
Gets a clutch, and there's a TK, but that's alright. Control going to pick it up. 18-15. All they need is one more round out of the last 3, and they're going to take it. So Recro, they need 3 more rounds on the back to take this into overtime second.
Yeah, look, we've seen the CT side of Control in that first half. It wasn't very flash, was it? I mean, they were down significantly. If it wasn't for a late surge, it's probably over by now, but they came back beautifully. Won the last 4 rounds on the CT side, but they'll need to start better here. I don't think they can afford to go to a second overtime, and I think it'll be a very hard thing to come back from because they have had full dominance lately. So they've got to try and close this map out. And we do see the boost come up from them. Snosh and Hoods. Oh, he pokes him, says hello. Thank you very much. There's the easy kill I was looking for. As Hoods will take down Snosh. The 5v4. Spree comes out through that squeaky door. Terrorists here looking to, where are they going to go? They've got one player over there towards Squeaky. It is Panda. He's actually inside Squeaky. He loves that spot. I think he's been there the whole map. He loves it. Anyway, it's a 5v4. And the terrorists haven't committed middle or B or anything yet. Or they have looked down mid. And Hoods is there to get the kill. They look for a quick trade. Doesn't repoke. So now it's going to be a 5v3. So Control. They're looking good to close out the map. But it's still a 5v3. Lots of things can happen. And up on the boost they go. He gets the kill. There's Panda. Shuts down Hoods. So all 3 of them here going through towards A main. It's now a 4v3. And we've got Panda here on 12 HP. He should be the first player in. If he's smart, he'll be the first one in. He's got very low HP. He needs to be the bait here. And he should be the first in. In he goes. Spots the shoulder. And it's going to be Cheesy hanging back, trying to pick them off. As Panda gets one. Sumfex takes down one himself. Panda, he's on 12 HP. He sits on a 3k. And the nade comes out. It's a smoke, but it doesn't matter. Weeboo takes him down 2v1. And the cheese ball. He's stuck in a 1v2. He's got to put that bomb down. He picks it up. Goes for the plant. Fakes the plant. Goes towards A main. Gets the kill. 1v1 situation. Weeboo flashes. He's got a HE as well. He comes in around. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. And that's going to be the second map done and dusted as Control take it out. And we got map number 3 coming up, Twigs. That was unbelievable CS.
It really was. That's definitely a match not to miss. That was incredible.
Alright, back soon. Map number 2, 3, sorry, I think it's Mirage, but wow, we need a break and we're going to take one. Be back shortly with map number 3.
I feel paralyzed.
Everybody move like some.
Alright, Twex, looks like we're back with map number 3. It's knife round time, and at the moment, looks like that knife round will go towards Recro, and it is Mirage, so, well, he's on his bike. He's not hanging around some Vex. Look at him. He's running away.
1 hour timer? What's going on here? Yeah, just go and wait for him, really. I'm so excited I went to go and pour myself a glass of orange and mango juice, and could you believe it wasn't even in the fridge? I had to drink it warm.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Look at, what is this? What are they doing? Are they discussing what they're going to do for the weekend or what? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, at this moment, 58 minutes on the clock, they can do whatever they want, really.
Go grab that
they can
mango juice,
high-five
mate.
or...
You can put that juice in the fridge, mate. You'll be right. Be cold by the time they start the first round of the game. What is this?
It's sneaky play, actually. He's getting really aggressive here on the left side. Now he's going to pounce, and there we go. Finally,
He looked in the wrong
couple
way.
of XDs in chat. Oh, he was looking him in the eyes. That's what it was.
He triggered that movement. Yeah, he done something they didn't like, and all of a sudden it was on. So they win the knife round there, Necro. What are they going to do? CT-sided map. What do you reckon?
Oh, definitely T-side or Mirage. Gotta. But I don't think they're gonna go for my decision. It's just like you going A. I just like the T-side or Mirage. But you know, everyone's different. Everyone likes different things. And finally, pistol round will get underway. We do have Recro on the CT side and Control eSports on the T side. And actually, what we saw in chat was Falcon was actually their main player. And what was his name? Off the top of my head, I just can't even remember now. But he was the sub in. So Falcon actually is the main player for Control.
Okay. My Go TV's obviously.
Oh, I'll take it off for you then. T's are making their way onto the A side. We do have a 4-man snack, and actually Snosh is going to get very aggressive up through mid and going to call out for his team that it's an A side here, and they're all rotating now before the T's even know what's going on. And Panda gets a very nice shot into Hoods, and the bomb is now planted, and they're now going to push into CT, and Luna gets a fantastic shot, gets one, going to pick up the second. It's now going to be Falcon and Lakers. It's just going to be Falcon left in the 1v5, and Snosh picks him up. Great execution there from Recro. As soon as it was Snosh went up to the top of top mid, found out, and also from another teammate went through B, that there was no one mid, no one B. Oh, hang on a second, there's only 3 different ways to get onto the map, so they all decided to rotate together as a massive pack of wolves and go into that A side and just completely shut down Control eSports. And how's the GOTV looking for you there, Reduced?
That was good. I think I was having a problem with is Sumfex had a CT tag on. And he's obviously not a CT, he's a terrorist. So I'm thinking this guy's either in a really good position or my Go TV's glitched, and it was glitched. So it's all good now. He's got the yellow tag on his name, which makes sense to me. But anyway, we'll head into this pistol round for the, or at least for the terrorist pistol round. CTs have got SMGs. P90 there for Luna. As Snosh will take down one. There goes the man they call Hoods. And also Sumfex from Panda grabs 2. As Surefire there lights up Weeboo. And it's going to be the map, or sorry, the round going to the CTs. And they'll claim a 2-0 early lead on Mirage.
Just incredible round from Recro there. They decide that they're not even going to go for any rifles whatsoever. You know, you got the P90 on Luna. Why not just spray him down with the P90? There's nothing better than that. So, this could be scary though. Control have gone for the complete force buy, and Snosh has read it well, and so has Panda. They've decided that they know that they got that bomb down on that first round, that they have a chance of going for that AK force buy. And Snosh is going to get the upgraded AWP, and Panda's going to go for the upgraded M4. So that was definitely good decision making there from Recro. Definitely don't want the rounds just going back in the favour of Control because of a shaky round. And Luna's going to push up with another CT up the top of mid and just completely catch Showtech off guard. And see those P90s go to work at that close range. And actually Luna going to get a molly kill, and Snosh going to pick up another one. This is fantastic work from Recro, considering there's a full AK buy for control. Didn't have the full utility to use, but those AKs are just, they're getting minced meat right now. Really aren't having anything into this round whatsoever. But Weeaboo manages to get 1 kill onto Luna, and Dirty is just on the backstab. He's going to try and get him from short, and actually Lakers has gone all the way up to the top of mid now. Does spot out Panda, just sitting there and connected. Does spot out Dusty. They're all taking these one-on-one duels at the moment. And he only has 36 HP, and that's going to be Panda cleaning it up. Taking the bloodstains off him. That's going to be 3-0, and we're going to have a pause coming straight. Showtech. And I don't know what's going on here. We're having another lag out. Coming back in.
Falcons rage quit here.
No. He's gone for a rage. It's because his juice is warm. That's what it is.
Keyboard against wall and everything. Unbelievable. He's come straight back though, so obviously has a backup keyboard. I don't know what happened. Probably a few blackouts apparently in Newcastle tonight. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but
blackouts. Are you a news reporter now?
no, I was reading the Twitch chat, mate. And someone else had a problem earlier with a blackout in Newcastle, so that's what's happened there. But obviously he's come straight back, so it's not a problem for him. But that last round was terrible for the terrorists. Absolutely horrendous. They got nothing out of that. I think they got a bomb plant, so it was not a very good situation for them. Now they're going to be stuck on pistols once again. No grenades or anything, so it's going to be a very difficult situation. As Panda can probably help himself to a few kills here. He gets 1, and there's more there for him if he wants them, but he won't need them because Luna comes in with the assist. And there goes Dirty on Weeaboo. And now we've got a 5v2. They won't even need to use their utility here, these CTs. They got so much control. A clean win. Not a single player died. And there we go. 4-0 for Recro. And the terrorists will buy their AKs. No AWP here, I don't think. Don't expect to see one. Oh, we do. Yeah, we do see one there. So he's gone for it. And he's going to have to sacrifice utility. He'll have no utility at all there, Weeaboo. So he sacrificed the grenades to give some Fex the AWP. Hoping to win that mid-duel, I suggest. Let's see what he does. No, he's going to go towards B with it, so that won't happen. And at the moment, 4-0 and Control need a round.
That's exactly right. You just look at the scoreboard there. Weeaboo's the only one that's got a kill on Control right now, and Recro coming in hard from the start. We saw this aggression from the first half of them on Mirage, and especially on Inferno, and now they're just summoning up against it. Some Fex, what was that? An amazing orb shot for Luna that was just sitting there trying to spot, just jumping across on top of truck, looking into apps, and that was a great flick. It's definitely something you don't see all day, and also something you don't see all day is listening to Twitch chat, because they definitely like to troll everyone. So, you know, try and not pay attention to them as much as possible, but a minute left on the clock. Bomb has been dropped, and CTs are actually quite spread across the map. We've got one at just the top of Balk there at outside Palace, and then we've got one at the back of Ticket on A site. Another one just looking there at Market into Window Room, and then Dirty sitting there at Truck. So they are very spread. Considering there's only 40 seconds left on the clock, the T's really haven't made much aggression whatsoever. And Panda spots out Hoods and gets a very nice kill onto him. That's going to easily seal the round, and Dirty gets another one, but Sumfex somehow gets him through the smoke with the Tech 9. It's just going to be Falcon and Sumfex, 4 HP and 99. What can they do here? Sumfex with the AWP only needs to hit one shot and does get Panda. He is on for the triple. He's on for the ace, but no. Snosh gets him, and it's now going to be Falcon. 10 seconds left. Does actually spot out Snosh, and he's trying to get the bomb down. He's going to probably fake plant, and no, he's going to get the real plant in. And Snosh is going to try and hunt him down. He does have the AWP, and Falcon is just going to pick at the wrong time, and Snosh picks it up. 5-0 Recro picking it up. What a round.
Yeah, great stuff there. Look here, 2 005s. Oh, he got an assist there, lucky for him, but Hood's there, 005. So James Bond in on the way, potentially, 007. But at the moment, it looks okay for Recro. They are up by 5 rounds. Terrorists got their AKs here. And they need to start winning some rounds here, they really do. 5-0 on Mirage. It's not really a one-sided map. I mean, there's a slight bias towards the CTs, but it's not that big of a thing. So they've got to try and turn this one around somehow, get a few rounds on the board. Try and build some momentum, but at the moment, it is all Recro. And where are they going to go here? Looking for an execute here. They're going to set up an execute on this A site. The smokes will go over the top. And Oh, he shows their head and Snosh says thank you. Takes the kill. Now we've got a 5v4, so a very cheap kill indeed. That's what you want on your CT side. A free frag every round. Right at the start, preferably, would really set you off on the right foot. And now it's a 5v4. AWP for Snosh. No AWP for these terrorists. And now they've got to try and, you know, deal with a one-man disadvantage. Out come the nades. And what can they do? One goes Tetris. One comes up T-stairs. Oh, they get dominated. That's what happens. Oh, my word. This is annihilation on Mirage here from the CTs. And that's 6-0 here on your T side. You need more than that. I don't know what they can do here to turn this one around here, Dwebs. What do you got for me? Any ideas?
Well, mate, I'm just so excited for 007. Come on, James Bond. Let's bring it. 6-0 on the scoreboard. It's just control. I don't know what it is. We've definitely seen, like, them go for some sort of trains. Like, we saw Recro going 5-0 up at the beginning of the second map on Cash, and then bringing it back, and then sort of 11 rounds in a row, and it just seems to have, like, these one-sided trains at the moment, but 6-0, Recro definitely leading the charge here, and Dirty gets a very nice kill onto Hoods, just making his way trying to hide behind Ticket, and actually Falcon's going to sit there in Connector, picks up an M4 for himself, and that's Snosh dropping the bomb, and now Dirty gets on top of Ticket, spots out both of them, and 7-0 on the score. I control. You look at their economy, they can buy up, but they just need something, and there it is. James Bond, put the suit and tie on, get the gun ready, and there we go. That's made my day.
Look, I'm sure he's a nice guy and everything, but you know, you got to give it attention
I'm sure
when it happens.
He's probably a great bloke, but you got to put it out there when it happens.
That's it. So I've got no doubt to turn it around as well. So here go the, they've got an AWP this time with some Fex. Where are they going to go with it? Any mid control? He's having a look there, is he? It's Falcon. He's coming up through the underpass here. As the smoke will assist Snosh to get out of there without any sort of vision being giving away on him. So at the moment, lots of utility being exchanged, but no kills. Snosh goes down to 82, so he did get a bit of damage put on him. And they're going to go through towards the B side here with the bomb following up. So it is going to be Luna. He's camped directly underneath those apartments. You can hear everything if anything goes on in there. He jumps up, tries to get vision. Nothing going on though. And the smoke blocks the view. So 1 minute to go. Very slow round here in contrast to the other rounds we've seen so far. But I think they understand how important it is. They need a round here. Oh, Luna spots him up. And he knows he has to rotate now, Hoods. And he does. Smart play. So the flash comes out. And Snosh. That was great movement by Showcheck to get there unsighted, but unfortunately the player was awake to that and got the kill. So that would have been very good for the terrorists that it happened, but didn't. CTs just finding a way, aren't they? Now Luna will find one. There's one at the bench. That's such a hard place to get a kill because you got nothing to hit except the head, and he couldn't quite do it. As Hoods will find Dirty. Hoods is on the board. Welcome to the game. A 3v3. Panda will find Falcon. 2v2. As the AWP comes out from Sumfex. 2v2, bomb ticking away. This is their chance here, the terrorists. They've got to try and make sure they win this one. As the molly goes down. Oh, Hoods is in a great position to clean them up. He gets one. He'll get a double. There you go, Hoodsy, with the 3k. He makes a fool out of me. And all of a sudden, he's on 3-7 as Control eSports get their first one on the board.
First round on the board. Can they string it together, you know? Bring it all together. We've seen what happened in the past. Anything's possible. And just look at the buys from the CTs here. Just look how perfect the utility is. And just almost on both teams. Control almost getting a full buy. Lacking a little bit of utility here. But pretty much a full buy on both rounds on the board. And Snosh actually getting very aggressive here. Almost dropped down. Does spot out. I don't know who that was. It's sitting there just at top mid, and Falcon's going to put that nade in. That's going to come down hard. Pop the vent, actually. Put him down to 67 HP. And Falcon's going for this solo play, almost making his way into connectors. Smots up short. Can't see anything for this moment of time. And it's actually just going to be Luna on this B side. He's the only one controlling here. And Hoods does spot out Panda. Panda tries to turn around, but he can't deal it in time. And Dirty's that nade is going to come in again. These nades are actually doing very hard work at the moment. And Falcon on this solo play is just going to spy out Snosh. And no, he doesn't. He's facing the wrong way. And Snosh somehow misses the shot. I don't know how that happened. The chess ball's on the absolute Aggression here. Goes straight through A main. And spots out Showtech and takes him down. Bomb is now deciding whether it wants to go to A to B. You can either go either direction they want to. That's going to be Hoods going in Palace. And he's actually going to meet a friendly surprise. And that's Chessballs under balcony. Just outside Palace waiting to see him. And they're actually all coming from all angles. We've got one from Palace, one from A Wayne, and one for Connector. And my mouth is just completely shuttered at the moment. And 28 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to hurry up now. And that's Snosh picking up the opening kill into this attack, and that's going to be Hoods down, getting dropped by the AWP. And Chessballs can't do anything, but that's Sunfax picking it up, and it's now just going to be Lakers and Sunfax left. And Dirty picks up another one, but Weeboo, 8 seconds left on the clock. What can he do? 6 seconds left, does spot out Luna, and oh, I thought he had it! 8-1 control, I thought that was the round they were going to have. That was so close.
Oh, that's terrible for Control. That just got reset. Oh, no. So they've lost their bonus, and all of a sudden they're back on pistols. Oh, this is terrible if you're a Control eSports fan, and I'm pretty sure there's a few here in the chat in Twitch. That is not what you wanted to see, I can tell you. So now they're on the back foot once again. Pistols only. AWP there for Snosh. As Luna jumps up and down looking for information down there on B apartments. Can't find anything just yet. And they're going to shift walk their way with pistols underneath underpass and head over towards middle. But, I mean, this is not good at all. They've got no armor. They've gone Tech 9s here, so even that's a bit risky for them. I mean, the money there, you've got 2 guys with about 4k, rest with under 2. So if they get nothing out of this round, they want a bomb plan ideally. But if they get nothing, it's going to be very difficult going forward. I mean, they're going to boost up to window, are they? They are. And maybe send up a few players. Send up 2. Oh, he goes for the jump tap. I don't know about that, son. You just gave yourself away. And in comes the cavalry. As Cheeseman will take down 2. But Somfex spots the head. Will take down him. It's a 4v3 now. So the 1-player advantage. AK now for Somfex. I think he's been their best player tonight, Somfex. So he's the one you want with the gun. Panda will take down 2. It's a 4v1 though. He's got no armor. He's got the M4. But I mean, this is going to be very difficult. And where's he going to go? He finds 1 kill. Can he find the bomb? He knows where it is. Can he pick it up? That's my question. And he can't do anything else. 30 is there for the kill. And it's going to be 9-1 on the board now. And Control eSports. No, I don't think they can buy.
No, they're not going to be able to have that full buy again. And I just don't know what it was. We just saw such amazing play from Control eSports in this last map. And they've just been completely shut down so far in the 11 rounds that on the 11th round that we've had so far. Is 9-1 on the score. It's definitely not a score that you see. I know you said it's a little bit tweaked CT sided, but that's probably like a 6-9 or a 7-8. It's definitely not a 9-1 at this stage. And we can just see that actually there's 3 of the T's sitting at connector, and they're all going to rush in now. And the smokes are just coming out. And Snosh has got a really great spot and does spot him out. And that's Panda picking up a double. Hood's trading him out. And that was a great start from Recro. And it's just going to be Dirty and Luna on this A side. Actually, they're all there now. And Dirty just missing the spray down onto the box, into the wallbang. And that's going to be Hood's getting another one. Luna trades it back to some faction. That's just going to be him in the 1v2. Snosh picks him up. 10-1 is going to be the score.
10-1 is the score, and yeah, nah, they can't. I don't think they can buy here. They're not even going to try. They're going Tech 9 armor, maybe. That's what they're doing.
Is it a yeah, no, or no, yeah?
It's a yeah, nah, yeah, because they're not going to be able to do anything here. They've got Tech 9s only with armor, and they're going to charge out towards B apps. I mean, the only way this works, if you get that cheap entry pick, and the way Luna's playing there with that gun of his, he's got the what's he got here? The M4. He's got the best spot. You can hear what's going on. They all jump out. And they do find the kill. That's very important. It may work now. As they do come on in. And Falcon will find Dirty. So that's a good rush. That's a very good play by them. The bomb down. Mission accomplished. But can they win the round? 3v4. Very low HP here for Showtech. Body armor only for Falcon and Hoods. Somfex. Hoods is just camped here on the site. He spots 1. Out comes the nade. Oh, what about that? That is subliminal movement there by Hoods. He did the old zig and the zag. He took down 2. And Control eSports get their second. Great Tech 9 play. And, you know, 10-5 maybe. Gives them the chance. But they've got to win this one.
Oh, 10-5 definitely gives them the best chance in this scenario. I mean, Recro here, they've gone for a really shaky buy. I don't know about this. I feel like you should just go for the save and buy up next round. You got an M4, a 5.7, an AWP, and a Mag 7. I don't know what to say to that one, but 10-2 is the score now, and that Tech 9 armor play was actually very effective. They got into that site really fast, and Snosh got really over-aggressed there with that AWP on short and just couldn't do anything. He just really got pressured. And what is this from Luna? Picking up a double with the 5.7. I just shouldn't say anything about these force buys because somehow they just seem to work. And I just don't have any words for it. I mean, how do you manage to pick up a double kill against a full buying team just with some 5.7s, and now they got a double AWP setup. Luna picks it up. He goes, oh, well, I want that since you've had it. And the bomb's just been dropped outside of B now, and that's Luna actually picking up his third for the round. Hoods is going to trade it back out with Panda, but let's just keep eyes on Luna, picking up a triple, and it is actually going to be Hoods trying to pick up this bomb. 2v4, very tricky situation, and it's actually Falcon just on the lurk here. He's just going to come all the way from window room, and Dirty just says you can't do that and punishes him for taking that act. And it's just going to be Hoods. 32 seconds left on the clock. He really can't do much on this situation. It's just going to be him, the only one left, only a smoke to work with. It's definitely not looking promising.
No, he's got, as you said, the AK and the smoke. He does find one. Back to him. Can he get a double? No, he can't. So there we go. That's the end of the round. 11-2 now is the score. And they've... I can't say they got reset. I mean, they only had one loss there in a row there. But they're not looking too bad here. But, I mean, they've got to make it 11-4. They really need as many as possible. But the biggest thing here is when they get on that other side of the map, they've got to win that pistol round to try and, you know, start that momentum, which we talked about on Cache, which they had a lot of. They won 11 rounds in a row there. They've got to do something similar here to make a game of it. Otherwise, it's going to be Recro taking it out 2-1 here. So they've got to try and find a way. And it looks like Falcon's going to shift walk here through the smoke and try and pick up Luna. Luna's been very good in that position so far on the CT side for Recro. Does some lurking through apps. Doesn't really do the same thing, which is the key thing. It really mixes it up nicely. And, oh, they're lining up here, the terrorists. They want to go through apps, and they're on their way. There's at least, well, the whole team's there, really. They're all there. So they're going to go straight through apps. They've got a pretty good buy, which is surprising they've gone this way. They've got that, oh, what about that from Falcon? He opens up on Snosh. Dirty will find Showtech. And here goes Luna, looking to retreat towards that bench area. And Luna gets one. Down goes Lakers. Sumfex finds Luna. They drop on in. Oh, the flash was brilliant by Falcon. He finds one himself. 2v1. It's up to the Cheeseball the Dreamer. Still can't believe that name.
Cheeseball the Dreamer, that's it. It won't live us down, will it? It definitely won't live us down. And he's going to go for a little bit of parkour and he misses it. Oh, unfortunately, he's got a couple of sad faces on his face. But 35 seconds left on the clock. He's got up, and the actually best thing about it is he's got the head armor, the kit, and full utility. He hasn't used anything whatsoever. But it's going to be very hard to retake this site when you've got two AKs up against you. And he actually does get spotted out. One at bench, one at apps. Does actually take Falcon down to 37 HP. And this is great work from Chesballs. And he's actually going to spot him out. But no, he can't.
Denied.
11-3 control. That access denied? Is that the term? You know, 11-3 control getting another round. And they need something. This pistol round is going to be so crucial for them. You know, if they make it 11-4, they'll get the pistol. They get a couple of more, 4 more rounds on the board. It's looking promising, but at this moment, I'm just not impressed with Control at the moment. They're just not playing like they did last map.
Oh, different maps, you know. It's a different map, Mirage. It really is. It's all about sort of individual skill and aim duels and that sort of thing. Executes and the like. They haven't really executed too well, but at the moment, they're still in the game. So, Hoods will find Panda. Oh, I think that nade hit someone. I'm pretty sure more than one person, actually. And they return serve. Look at that. With about 8 nades. Don't think I'm exaggerating either. They throw them all back down there towards that van. Oh, look at Snosh. He's about to snosh them. He takes one. He takes two. Down they go with the CZ-75. The bomb is dropped. And he does take him down, but damage is already done. A 3v3. Oh, these terrorists are so low. And 4 HP for Hoods. 43 for Sumfex. Hoods. Oh, he hammers Luna. Dead set. That was murder as he takes him down 2v2. And now we've got Dirty and Cheeseball. So he's going to try and... This terrorist that's up against them. They've got 2 players to take care of. Easy frag there for Dirty. Very low HP. This guy's got 43 HP for Sumfex. He's got the AK. Throws the molly out towards jungle. And they're coming through CT. Does he spot him? He sees the arm. He knows he's there. Tries to shoot him through the box. Can't do so. Here comes Dirty through middle connector. He's going to sneak his way up those stairs, is he? Sumfex must know he's there. He just shot his teammate. He sees the arm now. He knows he's in the corner. Waits for the poke on the top. Doesn't come. He strafes out to the side. And there it is. Dirty with the kill. Takes him down. 12-3 half time. Good half there for Recro. Control eSports. They've got to win the pistol round.
Oh, they do indeed. I mean, if they lose this pistol, it's going to be the heartbreak. They really have nothing else to fight in. This pistol is really going to save them into this round. Just look at Snosh and Panda there. 16-6, 15-9, 14-8, 12-7. The 2 highest players on Control eSports, 14 and 13 kills, and then 6-4-1. It's just Sumfex, like you were saying before, definitely the MVP for this Control side on this map. And Falcon's actually going to get very aggressive here, and Dirty's actually waiting for it. But that's a great start. Weebu takes Snosh down, and Dirty trades it back. Falcon getting way too aggressive there. And there's actually a 3-man stack in that connector area. The bomb has been dropped just outside B. T's are just starting to split up now. A bit of utility in the hands of Cheeseball. He's got 2 flashes and a smoke. And that's Luna getting the opening kill onto Hoods there. And he's now going to take it back into the 3v4. And the CTs are so spread right now. If the T's all work together to go to this B bomb site like they look like they are doing, it's going to be hard for Sumfex to hold them off. And there's just no rotation from any of the CTs. They don't want to group up whatsoever. They definitely want to know what site they're going for. And is that Sumfex just sitting there at the side of... bench, and that's actually Weebu getting a very nice kill into Lakers, and they're all going to be coming in, and they don't know where he is, and Dirty gets a very nice 180 onto Sumfex, and it's just going to be Showtech and Lakers left, and Showtech's actually picked up a triple into this round, and that's what just happened there. They're going to trade it back. It's now going to be Cheeseballs in the 1-on-2 with the Glock. HP sort of in his favour. 71 against 13 and 70. He's got the utility to use. He's got the smoke, put it down, get the bomb down in short area. Bomb is getting planted. 13 seconds left on the clock. Showtech is going to come from jungle here. Flash over the top onto CT. Going to push him out. Spots him out, but Showtech says no and shuts him down. And that's going to be, like you said, Control picking up the pistol and making it 12-4 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, look. Showtech there. He hasn't had the best game, let's be honest, but gee, he come up good there, didn't he? Got 2 kills and really did the part for the team. I thought their rotation was very slow, actually, the CTs. They gave him an absolute age to do what he wanted over the A site. He was allowed to smoke off and do whatever he wanted, but end of the day, just they beat him in numbers. And there you go. So now we've got 12-4. They can try and go forward, but the bomb point came out, which means they'll be able to buy next round these terrorists. They're going to charge down B ups, I think. Well, not really charged, they're shift working at the moment, but Sumfex is in a beautiful position. He can get information. As soon as they poke that window, he will know what's going on. And he'll be able to tell his teammates, look what I seen, boys. In fact, they decided to stop and have a go. And that's going to work out in his favour because he'll take down 2, maybe 3. The guy drops the van and he comes charging on in, but there is Lakers to stop that. Now it's a 5v2. Oh, this should be a pretty clean win here, and it will be. As down they go without losing a player. So it's going to be 12-5. Control eSports on the board here in the second half. But this is it. They've got to try and stop these buy rounds now from the terrorists. Control the economy. If they can do that, they can definitely come back. But it's going to be all in this round. They've got to shut them down right here. And with 3 for Masters, it's going to be hard.
It's going to be tough. And what I actually found interesting into that last round was, I'm pretty sure, if I'm corrected, that they only had 1 UMP, which was the only SMG into that round. So the money isn't really being banked at the moment because they're so worried about these rounds that at the end of the day, economy is not on their top mind. The thing on the top of their mind is getting rounds and stringing them together. So that's why we're seeing so many rifles. And actually, while I've been speaking, we've actually seen 1-for-1 trades and Showtech picking up Snosh. And that's actually Dirty and Panda getting dropped really heavily by nades. And the bomb is just on the way to the B side, and there's no regainment of the T's here. Two of them are on this A side or just sitting outside of T spawn, and that's actually Falcon going to get aggressive there, taking down Dirty, getting him falling back, and now going to make his way on top of balcony out of Palace. And the bomb is now going to make its way into this A site. Luna and Cheeseballs, the only ones here, is now going to be backed up from Panda, coming in through mid, coming through connector. Luna's going to throw the bomb across, and they don't really have much utility to work through here, but 41 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to make their mind up. They're going back and forward. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Probably waiting for Panda to get here, and actually, Luna's going to go for the smoke execute. Not quite sure what smoke he's going for, and Panda, he doesn't have time to get the smoke in. He's now going to be, oh no, he had the smoke in hand, and he just gets dropped, and that's Falcon picking up a 4K in the round, and that was just unfortunate there for Recro.
Good stuff there by the CTs. Those FAMASas are not very effective, but they're very effective close range. So, long range, hard to control the spray sometimes, but close up, very damaging. So there we go. Now it's 12-6. Tech9's coming out for the terrorists. They're sending 4 towards T stairs, and make it 5 now as that fifth player joins in. So they might try a hard rush here. They've got 2 smokes, so they're definitely going to try a smoke push here as they shift walk through that little gap there in that smoke towards Tetris. Dirty's trying to spot him up, but not too much to be seen at the moment. There is one player there who's being very passive though. He'll come out in a minute. Here he goes. And here they go as they charge on in. Falcons pushed Palace. He's left A open. And they come on in, but here comes the spray from Showtech. And he takes down 2, lobs the HE. That should be a kill. He's already dead, won't matter. Diffuser will come out, and in the end, it was a very simple retake there by the CTs, but they did give up the bomb plant, so they won't be happy about that.
Yeah, that is something definitely to please them. 12 seconds on the clock. They're finally going to be able to get a buy round in here, but it's actually looking a little bit scary here for Recro now. We've seen amazing executes from Control in these last 4 rounds, and Snosh is actually not going to be able to get the full utility that he wants, but his teammates are going to be able to back him up now. And it looks like it's actually Luna going for a smoke that I haven't seen before. This must be a CT smoke, or I'm not actually quite sure. I've never seen that before, but all 5 of them are towards this A site, and there is actually a stack towards this mid area. We have 2 of them, one window room, 1 short, and 1 on the B side, and the only one left is just going to be Falcon here on the side, and Snosh gets the opening kill onto Weeaboo.
What a flash.
And that's going to be Falcon picking up a 3 kill, a 4. What is this from Falcon? It's just going to be Snosh left in the 1-on-4. What can he do here? Picks up Falcon. He's on for the ace, and he needs the clutch and gets taken down from Sunfex. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but an amazing spray down from Falcon. Picks up 4. And that's going to be another round going in the hands of Control eSports.
What a flash. That flash hit them all. That was easy for Falcon. Once the flash did the damage, they couldn't see anything. So that was pretty simple for him. I know it looked impressive, and it was, but trust me, that flash did all the damage. So now they're stuck on another pistol round here, the terrorists. And AWP there for Lakers, who I'm told is not Weeaboo. That's the group he's in on Steam, so I do apologise. But he does take down Panda. Out comes the Deagle. And he misses that. Oh, how arrogant is that? He jumps on top of the boxes and doesn't get the kill, but his teammate will. As down goes Lakers 76. It's a 3v3. So it looks okay now for the terrorists. They've done well here. 3v2 now. So all of a sudden they've got a chance. In fact, they've got more than a chance. If he keeps whiffing the shots. Oh, Hoodsy, no. You can't do that. He 180s and hammers him after he missed about half a clip. So now it's going to be a 3v1, and Sunfex is on his way to try and retake. He's right there in jungle. They're actually all gone CT, have they? Or 2 of them have, at least. So if he can get behind them, maybe they can pick up a few easy kills, but that other player is going to watch him. He get the kill here. No, he won't. Sunfex gets 1. Can he get the other ones? He must have heard them on their way towards CT. He lobs the HE. That does no damage at all. And he lobs the Incendiary into the dead spot. No one likes to call it anything because it's not really the spot you'd like to be. As Dirty's on top of the barrels to the right. He finds him. He shoots 1. Can't get the other one. Nice crossfire as Recro get their 13th round of the game.
What a play from Recro there. Definitely picking up a round that they really needed. You know, 5 in a row from Control. They really needed to shut down that aggression, because otherwise they were just going to continue going, and that's definitely something that Recro doesn't want. So they shut them down, and it's going to be 13-8. But considering the economy that they won 5 rounds in a row, they're not going to be able to get their full utility that they want Control. But they are going to definitely have the full M4 buy and bit of utility to work with. But 13-8 on 1 minute 30 on the clock. And yeah, I did actually just realize that it is Weeaboo is the Steam name. So we are sorry for getting your name wrong there, Lakers. But that was just a little mistake. But the bomb is just making its way, just sitting there around the kitchen on the B side, and Snosh just looking straight into the flames, wondering what he can do. And Luna's actually not going to go for that play that he usually does, which is jump up on the truck to see if anyone's spotting into apps. But a minute left on the clock. The T's are actually taking this quite slowly, and it's actually going to be Sumfex almost got caught out with a nade in his hand. He's got this fantastic position. Does spot out Snosh, but Snosh says unbelievable damage. Picks up a 2-kill, and that is going to be them getting the bomb site for free. Tickets for free, everything's for free, and that's going to be Lakers just having his head down behind the little till there, trying to not get spotted, but Panda spots him out, and it's going to be Showtech in the 1v5. Best option is just go to save here, and that's exactly what he's going to do, try and make his way up to Palace with the M4, and save that M4 into his hands. He's got the kit, he's got the head armor, and he's got a little bit of utility to use, and that's going to be 14-8 now for Recro, and it's looking scary for Control. You look at the economy here, we've only got, we've got Showtech, Falcon, and Sumfex with just over $2,000, but Hoots and Lakers really struggling, so we might have to see one of those either Mag 7 or CZ Armor kind of buys, because it's not looking good at all. But 14-8, they need to do something.
Well, interesting here. This is where you test what you're made of. They're going to buy. The reason I say interesting is they lose this round, it's 15-8, and they'll probably lose the game, so for them, this is, match point, really. If they lose this with their board here, I mean, they don't really have too much bonus coming in, so it's going to be very difficult for the CTs here if they lose this round. So, Recro will be doing whatever they can to win, as will Control, but I mean, it means a lot more for if Recro win this round rather than Control, obviously, winning the round, so there we go. So we got the mid control from the CT straight away. That's too easy. They've got full control of mid, and the terrorists, they know they must be either A or B. So any information at B, which I assume Luna is getting, or Sumfex, sorry, it's Sumfex. He's got full control of B there. They know they must know it's an A push because there's no one mid, there's no one B, and Sumfex would have told his teammates that. And they're playing very passive. They'll be looking for a kill here. Luna gets tagged up. He goes, what's he on here? 85, so not too much damage put out. As Showtech will find Dirty. Showtech goes down, trade comes out, 4v4 situation. As the firebox gets lit up, makes sense to me. And we got the bomb in hand, down it goes. No one's watching CT though, he gets flashed though, fortunately for his teammates. He couldn't quite poke on out there for the Recro. They would have been struggling if they'd lost that bomb plan, I'm telling you. 4v4 as the bomb ticks away. Here comes the retake. AWP for Falcon. They desperately need this round control. As Lakers steps up to the plate, he takes down 1, he takes down 2, and can he get a third at Tetris? He charges on in. Yes, denied. Now we've got a 3v2, 3v1 now, as down will go Cheese. Last one up is Luna. He gets dominated as well. They're going for the defuse. They've got the kit, they've got the round, and they'll go to the next round, 14-9. That was desperation personified, and it worked.
It was pretty funny there to see Luna trying to pop flash his way out of Palace to stop the defuse. He goes to pop flash and he completely blinds himself. Manages to get the spray but can't seal the round for the envelope on Recro. 14-9, Control picking up another round on the board. Going straight in. Falcon with the AWP getting very aggressive, and that's actually Snotch getting the first kill to the round, picking up Lakers. 14-9, minute 40 left on the clock. Control, this is definitely not the start they've been looking for. Already dropped 2 players. Snotch being very effective with this orb. These orbs are doing damage. And that's Falcon trading it back with the AWP sitting on top of Ticket. And actually, Snotch is going to get boosted onto short here. And He's actually making his way through Connector and picks up a triple for the round. What is going on right now? Control in the 2v4. This is not looking good at all. It's going to just be Hood sitting at CT, trying to get the spray down onto Snotch. Snotch picks up a 4K. This guy is insane. He's on for the ace. And it's just going to be Sunfex coming through window room. Does pick up Panda with the AK. Does spot out Luna. Can't pick up the kill. And that's going to be match point going to Recro. 15-9. We look at the economy here and it's not looking good for Control. All we've got is just pistols and a FAMAS to deal with. So they're going to have to pull something out of the magic book if they want to seal this round.
That'll be a hard B push, I think. No, they're not. They are now. I thought they were going to. They're sending 3 players. No, they dropped the bomb behind there. So they're going to try and get information. Oh, what can they do here, though? As Hoods plays aggressive there towards short. I just thought with the pistols, the best bet is to get out of apps as quick as possible. And use those pistols close range and try and win the duels. And obviously get the bomb down, see if you can hold off the retake. But they decided to do a slow approach, which won't work for them because they've got no utility. No utility, you can't sort of do any fakes. You can't, manipulate where the players move. So I thought a hard rush would be the best way with the pistols, but they've decided otherwise. And at the moment, it's not looking very likely. A 5v4, 3 pistols and a FAMAS there for Sunfex. Look at that setup for the terrorists. Lots and lots to work with. And it's going to be difficult.
Sunfex actually gets mollied out there in his position that he was trying to hold and gets 1 kill onto Panda, but it's just going to be Falcon and Showtex to hold it off to keep the dreams alive. And what's that?
Wow.
Falcon picks up 1, manages to get an AK, and it's going to be Showtex with the AK up against Snotch, which is up for the 3K. And it's just going to be that 1v1. Showtex is just on short, and Snotch has made his way back into market here with the AWP, and if he gets over-aggressive, spots out Showtex, and that's going to be Recro taking it 16-9.
Snosh 27-15, unbelievable performance there. CTs, they couldn't quite get those kills. They did a really good job to getting in that last round to get the position of a 1v1, but at the end of the day, too much to handle. And they take it out 2-1. Recro, probably the better team, won the series, but a very closely fought series. Dwegs, anything you'd like to say before we close it up?
I'd just like to say that second map on Cash was something that I will never see again. That was just amazing. That 1v4, 5-7 clutch, and then the 1v3 is just mesmerizing. So, I'd like to thank all the viewers for tuning in today. And, I'll keep it on to you.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Dwegs, for joining me. Be back next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday, depending what's going on. I know there's a bit of ESL, Rocket League and CSGO happening. I know there's definitely ESL on the moment for Rocket League, so they'll be hanging out here on Aussie Gaming TV, no doubt about that. With the Rocket League, maybe some CSGO on Sunday. I don't know what the situation is with the schedule. We'll find out shortly. But anyway, just hang out on Twitter and Facebook and the like for information and updates. My name is Juice, and I've been with Dwegs. And until next time, we'll catch you guys later.